Which one do I want? What the fuck? Okay.
Why'd you put a side on air thing? I'm the only one here.
I didn't. This is how it came up.
Gross.
I want to tell you.
Alright, so I guess Kyle decided to go fucking civilian on us. Motherfucker.
Go civilian.
Alright, so fuck. I'm gonna have to move my face a little bit because unfortunately your screen needs its full viewpoint. There we go.
Resident Evil.
My screen. Is this the easy, medium, and hard?
I don't think so. Why don't you just go number 2, Kyle? You sound kind of guy who likes going on a bike. Or going on a hike. Not bike. Hike. So I got Dead or Alive 4, so I have all the Dead or Alive games now. I just haven't played it yet. Oh, they let you change his costume right away?
Do I play as alternative?
It's not lore accurate, but it's up to you. That's cool. Why don't you play as Jill? So Kyle, when did you realize you hated women?
See, it was a long story. Back when I was a boy.
What the fuck?
See, in my day, men were men, women were women.
Alpha team is flying around the forest zone, situated
Why
in
do I let you?
northwest
Why do I
Raccoon
let you
City,
talk?
where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Okay, so you already know what happened to Bravo Team. You play as Bravo Team during Resident Evil 0.
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Yeah, you already know what happened here, Kyle.
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict.
I do. They fought some sort of slimy leech creature.
Body of Kevin.
Yep.
We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
Shit. Can't remember.
You would think they
Did
would all.
Welcome Back to Raccoon City, did they end up doing the tyrant in that?
In the new movie?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see it. For the love of Nemesis, did Kyle pick normal difficulty? He did this time. He did.
I believe I did.
So this trailer originally was live action. Like this section, you can look it up later, was originally done with live action. Damn, she's got a big rack. Wow, you guys... Jill, are you not going to shoot?
And that's why we play as Chris. They are fast outrun Dobermans.
Well, it is Resident Evil. Hey, Brad! Johnny Bravo with the vest and sunglasses at the mansion.
Chris, this way.
Quick, Shadow Dash.
Shadow Dash. He doesn't have powers yet.
Lies. I saw him have powers in Zero.
That was non-canon, Kyle.
Oh, now it's not canon.
No, as in like, he doesn't get powers till the end of the game.
I'm taking the piss.
I know you are. Just like your stream's taking the piss. So for some reason, Kyle decided that he wanted to be better than everyone else, and so he decided to make his stream weird.
3 stars members
I
left.
don't know how I did it.
Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Is everyone all right?
Barry. Where's Barry?
He's...
No.
Yes, he beats one Mr. X before RA1 event.
What was that?
I'll go and check it out.
All right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris?
Oh, he picked Chris. Good luck, Kyle. Ah ha ha.
Yeah.
What, is that the harder route?
Yeah, the women always get the easier route in these games. So have fun.
Yeah.
You should have picked the breast, Kyle. You should have picked the breasts. Hey, look, it's an ink ribbon. Hey, it's just one ink ribbon. BRB doing homework. Alright, so I told Kyle I'm going to leave him alone. So, let's see how far he gets. Hey, Kyle, enjoy the 4 slots instead of Jill's 6 slots.
I'm counting on you to investigate, Chris.
What?
You got it, Wesker.
Yeah, I guess you're getting less slots.
No, I get 6 slots. Fuck off.
Oh, I guess they changed it with the remake. Sorry guys, Kyle apparently does not have a slot issue. Oh, Jill has 8, Chris only has 6. Okay, yeah, so you have less inventory space, Kyle.
What, does she stick the other 2 items on their tits? What does she do?
Probably in that fucking dump truck ass of hers. Because Chris is a man?
Okay. No, that's
I
just
mean,
fine.
you could argue she has more inventory space because she's a lot more
Oh,
than Chris is.
found it.
Kyle, don't save right now, for God's sakes!
Saving.
Thank you. Fuck, I was gonna fucking have to beat your ass. Alright, hang on. Chris's chest is too thick for 8 slots.
Better for punching boulders.
That is canon.
Isn't that referenced in Village?
Yeah, no, it's
Or
canon.
in 7?
Yeah, it's reference to Village. Where is that boulder punching asshole? Alright, hang on. Gotta design a team here for Opera Omnia. Alright, so
Good
light
start.
damage. Let's go ahead and bring in Cecil. And we'll bring in Cecil's adopted son, Theodore.
That's a dumb name.
Wow, I didn't fucking name him.
What's your child's name? Theodore.
Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, but that's how it's spelled, or that's how it looks. Oh, the iconic zombie scene.
That loser. Imagine if he only held out for 20 more seconds.
Where you lose your gun yet having a knife? Dude, unironically, if Chris's strength compares to Resident Evil 5, he doesn't even need a gun or a knife. He can kill every zombie in this game with one punch. So, Kyle, apparently, while you don't have as much inventory space, you do have more health than Jill, so you can take more hits.
Good.
Yeah, because you're
Why
gonna be hit by
can't
fucking everything across the fucking planet, aren't you?
It won't die.
Dude, are you gonna die right now? Kyle, you're gonna die right now. Oh my goodness. We're keeping the Kyle death count strong.
When in
You
doubt,
playing
run.
this on easy or no?
When in doubt, run away.
He is not playing this on easy, no. He's playing on normal, like a good boy.
Why do I not have a gun?
Because you lost it. Chris is hard, by the way. He picked Chris. I told him play Jill. He picked Chris. He's like, no, I want to play the canon version. This is completely on him.
Just for the record, if you don't blow zombies' heads off, they turn into crimson heads.
Ah, perfect. First death.
Should I go back and play?
No.
Wow, that's such a That's such a patronizing trophy.
What did it say?
Get used to it.
Alright, guys, can we get a death count for Kyle? First one? First one? Nah, Kyle chose Chris. He will stay with Chris.
Kyle died and didn't save. Kyle gets a do-over.
Kyle picked Chris. Kyle, do not be a pussy, Kyle. Kyle, do not be a pussy. Do not be a pussy, Kyle. You said you were going to play Chris. Do not go back on your word. Kyle, thank you. I appreciate you being a good sport about this, Kyle. That's one. Oh, by the time we're done, I think by the time we're done with Resident Evil 1, especially on normal, given how Kyle's playing, because I thought he was going to do better, I'd say, I'm calling it right now. 40 deaths before he's done with this game.
So, why does the knife not kill him?
There are only 3
It can! Just takes quite a few hits.
No shit, I slashed it 10 times.
Well, fucking slash it another 10! Fuck you! It's time you
Kept
learn
trying to
today!
grab. It kept trying to grab me.
Gonna fucking learn today, boy!
I thought 1 was supposed to be easier than 0.
It is, but you played 0 on easy! I don't enter make new deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Is that a bug or a problem? I think it might be a user error, because you can make decks in fucking Master Duel pretty easily. I think it might be a bug on your part, or an issue there.
Yeah, you make 20.
You wanna fucking fight, Nick? Mm. Oh. Oh. That was a little too close for comfort. Kyle, did you run away? Kyle, you have to fight it. Kyle, you have to get the prompt saver approach Wesker. Kyle, he's gonna tell you to go back. He's gonna tell you to go back, Kyle. Oh, never mind.
Booyah.
Wow.
Wesker?
Speedrunning strats.
Where did they go?
Kyle, I bet you're the kind of guy who play easy mode on a Doom game.
I've never played Doom.
Probably for the best.
Gun? Gun.
Oh, I thought that was like a fucking picture or some shit.
Feel like I shouldn't be out here yet.
Do you have a gun?
I have a gun.
Hello, Night Slayer. Then you'll be fine. Believe in your gun the way like an American does, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, but I need to know where to go. Very lost. Very lost. Big mansion.
Kyle, you just started the game. Kyle, I have so much faith in you, I'm not gonna help you. Roses are violet, violets are blue, you got 4 BJ, Kyle mode is now selectable. Believe in that gun like a Russian, Kyle. Say, Kyle, you're getting all the support. You should be grateful. I'm weak. It's okay. We're all strong. Oh, hey, emergency evade! Hey, come on! Look at that. Look at that. Kyle, shake the damn zombie Lamau. Why are you letting them bite you 2 times? Oh, yeah. Someone probably should have mentioned you can actually push the zombies off. Oh.
How?
I think it just explained it right now. He's on danger and prepare for the second death counter? You're fucking kidding me. He's on danger. Oh my goodness. I looked away for 2 fucking seconds. Guys, I'm playing Opera Omni in the background. What's up, bitches? Hey, Azra, what's up, man? How you been? Kyle, dude, I'll let you play on easy if you really fucking feel like it. By shaking the analog? Fetty, he's never played a Resident Evil game or an old game. He's a fucking boomer. Grilled cheese, is it considered a synchro summon or fusion summon? Grilled would be a fusion summon. Roses are red, chocolate is delectable, you're not worthy as my opponent, easy mode is now selectable. Who's this? This is Kyle playing Resident Evil 1. Since I have a Steam controller, I do need to test it out to see if it works, because if it does, I can finally play Blood Rain on stream, because I did buy Blood Rain a while back. Look at this. I'm supposed to be using this time to write right now. Hey Zim, Guilty Gear story mode stream when? Never, unless you pay me money. And I mean like actual money. Fuck you. It's like a 6-hour movie. Alright, I had to close off my League of Legends because every time I fucking played every time I stream League of Legends up, it always breaks. I swear I'm... The hell's happening? Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. If it ain't L, you die with your enemy big brain strat. This is weird because like my PC is pretty good, but I think it's the program has issues because I didn't DC from the internet. I might have to get new streaming software at some point. Maybe instead of using Streamlabs, I'll go back and use OBS. Kyle, what'd you pick up? Kyle? Oh, nice! He's still alive, by the way. Ho wins. Kira versus Adachi? Who the hell is Kira?
he's talking about the main villain from Part 4.
Oh, then Adachi, pretty easily. The problem is that there's so many characters named Kira these days. It's like fucking... Oh. Adachi's smarter. Adachi has a better fucking stand. Adachi would probably fucking actually be friends with him.
That depends. That actually depends. If you want to give him bites of dust, I can see like Kira telling Adachi who he is and then just blowing himself up. That's exactly how
Kyle, why are you lying? Adachi can resist physical attacks, lol. Well, no, so, like, the argument you present is that, like, Kira gets a sneak attack off on him. That'd be, like, the argument you present here.
Well, you wouldn't even need to do that, because bites the dust bypasses conventional durability.
Yeah, but Adachi's got the power of a god behind him. You really think that's gonna work on him?
I know.
What?
He might beat Kira in all possibilities, but again, if you give him Bites of Dust, you can still argue that Bites of Dust would be the win con.
Adachi resists. Well, I guess Kyle. Well, it's like, so here's the thing. It's
He really doesn't. You have to prove that Adachi resists, like, basically beyond soul disintegration.
Can personas and, well, I mean, if we're talking at, I mean, can personas, you know, affect souls? Well, actually, doesn't Adachi fight that one demon or that one fucking persona or like monster amalgamation in the fighting game that's like gonna destroy everything?
No. I'm not arguing AP. I'm arguing that like Kira has this one very specific ability that fucks him over. That fucks like Adachi over.
Too bad he can't use Bites of Dust in combat. Am I right?
He can.
Oh yes, it's not like you get existence erasure just by trying to go into Philemon's realm, lol.
Well, prove Adachi did, because again, a trip to Persona 1 and Persona 2 has to be shown by all the other people as well.
Adachi skills in Persona 3 and Persona 4 cast and Persona 4 Ultimax. Well, I mean,
he can scale. That doesn't mean he has the same resistances and powers.
He did. Every Persona user does, lol.
No.
Apparently, Kyle's saying they don't. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's no reason to assume Persona users have unique resistances among themselves, unless otherwise stated. I'll be here until it's time for my mom and I.
I'm out bullets.
I'll have fun to go to Tennessee for our vacation, which will leave at 2. Why?
Dude, where the fuck do I go?
Kyle, just keep moving around. Read the fucking shit. I told you. I wanted to at least.
No.
What do you mean?
Nah,
no?
dude, you are. No, fucking tell me, or I'm gonna look up a walkthrough. This is bullshit.
What do you, Kyle? Play the game legitly for 5. How long has the stream been going on for? Kyle, at least
Almost
give it
half
40
an hour.
minutes.
Almost half an hour.
Kyle.
You said you half an hour.
Oh my goodness, you are such a bitch. At least let me finish my online match.
Dude, it's not my fault these games are fucked.
They're not fucked. You're just a moron who doesn't know how to search. Which is ironic because you like open world games.
I really don't.
Alright, well that's fair. Kyle, you have a map. Red means unmarked. Green means everything is marked. Kyle just pulls a Zoro. He's not used to having to like explore games. He wants games to hold his hand like with SMT. Kyle already wants to quit the game.
Play something fun. Where's dueling? Where's dueling stuff?
You say that, but like you fucking like SMT3. You
Fun game.
It's really not in comparison to Resident Evil.
Dude,
What?
I tell you this before the stream, but I found a movie that's almost just as shit as Hellraiser.
Oh, what was it?
Gold.
I've never heard of that movie.
It's a fucking boring.
Unfortunately, you cut out there, Kyle. Here's the thing: every Persona user who plays Persona game resists even fodder Persona users. Tyler, the video. Kyle already wants to quit. Well, it's like, so the problem is I'm in the middle of an online co-op match, so I have to wait till that's done before I can look shit up. Taking breaks from co-op streams will be fun. Unfortunately, Kyle right now just, oh my goodness, this is so sad. He's already been here. Okay. All right, Kyle. So find the arrowhead. Plus, going to the past for shenanigans is possible to resist. Well, so the biggest problem with Kira's Bites to Dust is that the only way you can argue it's combat applicable is if you watch it from Eyes of Heaven's perspective. Because in Eyes of Heaven, they can use, he uses it in combat, right? That's like his ultimate attack.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like, if you don't argue Eyes of Heaven's application of the move, then you can't argue it's combat applicable.
Also, actually, it's still combat applicable. The problem is that if Jotaro wasn't there, Kira would have fucking won.
Are we going to ignore the fact that the whole reason Kira loses is simply because the kid fucking calls him a little earlier? Josuke? So what was the mission at the Spencer match supposed to be again? So basically what happened is that people were getting murdered and they decided to step in to see what the hell was going on. Oh. Kyle's learning how to inspect items. He's adapting. He's gained it. Yeah, so basically people were getting murdered, so they sent Raccoon City in to figure it out. So here's the thing on the table regarding fucking regarding the SMT thing. I also left Kyle and flew away with my teleporting pole suit. Kyle, did you check everything there? Kyle? You better make sure you checked everything, boy.
I think I did.
Kyle, are you excited for Breath of the Wild 2?
I don't really play Zelda, so I can't really comment.
Could we still consider Trish Dante's sidekick? Technically, yeah. Alright, sorry guys if the stream starts messing up a little bit, but Kyle needs help apparently, so I have to help him. Kyle, what about Bayo 3? You guys excited for that?
Potentially. Hopefully it's a good game. It looks promising, but we'll see.
Hang on. I mean, RE1 is almost linear. It would be, but we're talking about Kyle here.
I think this is frustrating. You should be in the car with me.
No, I know, mister. I need a GPS to drive home from work.
To be fair, that's more to keep time.
Yeah, sure it is. The same way Nightwing is still technically Batman's? Yep. Hang on. Bayo's basically V at this point. Oh, don't insult V like that. What did V ever do to you?
He's Diet V. Oh, good. Still has a decent power set, but still a diet version of V.
Screen is back. Yeah, sorry about that. I keep forgetting that in order to fucking like for you guys to see Kyle's screen, I have to leave his screen up on my second monitor. I too used a GPS to get home from college. Why? Wow, you trash bail like that hurts my soul. I'm sorry.
Where would I go to get more ammo?
Oh, there's probably not gonna be that much ammo in this game since it's more like survival.
Hey, are you telling me I'm fucked now?
There's a good chance you're fucked, yes. But don't worry, I believe in you. It's like I'm gonna go back there in next year. It's log. Why doesn't Chris just break down the door? He is strong enough to punch boulders. Well, to be fair, Chris hasn't gotten jacked yet in this game. This is Chris before he gets jacked, technically.
Chris Redfield before he took an overly ambient amount of steroids.
That's not Kyle? No, that's Ryan. Ryan's the one talking, but Kyle's the one playing.
I'm just playing Final Fight 3 in the background again.
I never
Volume off, obviously.
understood why some people like my mom who knows where the hell they're going said GPS. It's because Kyle's kind of weird. How was Bayo V when she came first and they plagiarized his moveset from hers? They did not plagiarize his moveset from hers. She didn't even have him. She doesn't have a moveset comparable to V until DMC5 happened, or until fucking Bayo 3 happened. Bayo 3 basically took V's. Yeah, no, like Bayo 3 stole V's combat, or I say stole, but like they fucking the inspiration clearly came from DMC5. Ryan, do you scale Cuphead? Oh my goodness.
No.
Alright.
I've played Cuphead. Still can't beat that fucking final boss, though.
Well, as long as you played this one. Hang on, let me go here.
I've played Cuphead. I need to ask.
I can't seem to drop items.
No, that's a Resident Evil 0 thing.
And how do I swap items?
You pick them up and then I think you like exchange them. Yeah, more or less.
Damn it.
We're using knives now? Okay, so hang on, because like I'm still stuck in my co-op match. Otherwise, I fucking already look at a walkthrough to fucking start holding Kyle's hand. Even though he's in one area. Dude, thank goodness Resident Evil 2 and 3, the original ones, are not on PlayStation. You would fucking hate it. Alright, let's go. Let's see what Papa Zim can find.
Zero was a bit of fun. This is fucking irritating.
Well, to be fair, this was the first game in general. So, Zero had a lot to learn from. Hey, Kyle. Yeah, the long plays are only 3 hours.
View.
Fuck, it's the original Resident Evil. I have to look at the remake, son of a bitch. Oh, dirty Maggie May, they're gonna take my breath away. All right, Kyle. Kyle, what have you done so far? Okay, you've already been in here. Kyle, did you open up the Book of Curses or no?
I did. I got the mansion key and now I'm in the kitchen.
Alright. Kyle, have you gone back to the statue with the girl with the jug of water?
No.
You want to go back there real quickly there, buddy?
go for a zombie, and I have no weapons.
Then stab him! Red Dusk when Res suddenly becomes an FPS. Mori Jin versus Manga Goku. If we're talking AP, I'm pretty sure Goku takes that still.
Oh my god, no! Why are there multiple of them? Go away!
Yeah, he's fine.
No, go away. Big brain strats. If I don't kill zombies, I don't get crimson heads.
Yeah, it's a viable strategy. Alright, so
Out of the way.
Chris versus Rambo, did they start with guns at distance? I mean,
I'd give that to Chris.
I'll still give that to Chris, because Chris can dodge bullets. I don't think Rambo can dodge bullets.
Alright, what about the bitch who has a jug of water?
Alright, go down. Okay, you see that little fucking desk over there?
I've been down there.
You've already pushed it to the side?
Yeah, I've been down there. That's where I got the dagger.
Alright. Alright. So you already grabbed what was in her jug then as well?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
a map.
Okay, I see. Wait, so how the fuck are you... Okay, you already went through that hall. Okay, fuck. Kyle, did you move the 2 cabinets with plates on them or no?
No.
Oh, shit.
Where's that?
Go into the hallway right there on the other door behind the fucking lady with the jug. No, the single door, not double door. Hang on. Kyle, what are you doing? Right. Do this. Rambo doesn't need to dodge bullets. Rambo could stand out in the open with several hitch and fire guns in him and somehow not get hit. Sim? What?
Oh. No, not the dogs.
No, not the bees.
I mean, I'll just tell you right now, whatever Neo said, just assume that's what Ryan's gonna say.
What?
Alright, let's see how this goes. Ryan, who do you think wins between Mario or Kirby?
I guess if I have to pick, probably... probably Mario if we're using his highest scaling.
Yeah, like I said, like just take Neo's answer and roll with it. Ryan and Neo are the same? No, but they usually agree on practically like everything when it comes to versus debating. Hang on. Isn't Mario 2 beats here? I think Neo said that's possible.
Yep. From Dreamy Bowser scaling and Super Paper Mario scaling, abso-fucking-lutely.
No, there you go.
Creepy ass bitch. Wait.
Alright, make sure you get that old key, Kyle.
I've already used the old key.
I guess you need multiple old keys. Did you grab the one with the zombie in the bathroom? They won't include Paper Mario. Dead Battle said they're too different. Wait, is Dead Battle doing this matchup? To be fair, if they use paper, they should use Game Sonic and Archie Sonic, which would it make sense? Mario from the Mario movie vs. Cool Cat. Never saw the Mario movie. Hang on, High School DxD. How powerful is the Great White Dragon from High School DxD? I'm reading the light novels. I'll start making power scaling videos like once I've gone through more of the light novels. I would like to power scale High School DxD. Since like I've heard people say it's Planet, but it seems like that's a little like weak. Doesn't
Wow. Bad zombie.
Yeah, Kyle's doing too much shit. Even if I use a walkthrough, it's not really gonna matter because he just keeps doing everything on his own, which is a good thing, but like it means I can't really help him. So good job, Kyle. You've made me irrelevant.
Maybe.
You must be excited.
I had fun with Zero. This is just frustrating.
Do you? And I think Cyber debunked Dreamy Bowser's feet. He said yes, it's 2B, but Mario doesn't scale to that.
Cyber's not a very reliable source.
I'd be very careful what you take from him. He'll change his mind on a dime.
I'd have to see the feet in question.
And keep in mind, this is the same guy who still thinks that DMC
What?
still has
Nani?
translation issues, despite being absolutely massacred on that point.
Hang on. Point of the matter is that would have to be something we'd look into. So, I guess like what is the feat? But you all forgot Mario's movie as well. Well, Chris Pratt hasn't voiced it yet, so we'll have to wait till he's done with that. Well, so I guess I'll ask the question then. So like, what exactly
Dog. Stupid dog.
what exactly is the feat in question
Dog.
then? And it's the same guy who thinks Aizen's below light speed. No, does Cyber think Aizen's below light speed?
I don't. He only gave Bleach light speed in the 1,000-year Blood War.
I was gonna say that would still scale to Aizen. Granted, much later than when other people would use it. I've never seen Cool Cat though, so I can't really help you out there. Ignis, King of Fires versus Doctor Doom. Depends on Doctor Doom. Well, so where did Cyber okay, can we get a second kill counter, please? Kill counter 2 for Kyle. So I don't so it's like I'm very confused. Do you just want to lower the difficulty, Kyle? Oh, Kyle, did you quit? Do you just want to lower difficulty, Kyle?
I think I'm finding out really quickly I don't like the first Resident Evil.
I'm a little surprised that it's that different. I didn't think it was going to be that different from Zero, but seems you're suffering quite a bit.
What the fuck?
Kyle, come on. Come on, man. Well, okay, so what was the last... Okay, yeah, so go to the red rooms. The red rooms are the ones that you haven't cleared all the way through yet. The way Kyle says, like, I fucking hate this game. If you want, Kyle, you can just move on to one of the other games. You know, None of us will judge you. You don't have ammo, do you? You don't have ammo. Can someone add 3? Can someone add 3, please? You're doing a good job, actually. Oh, he got you. And you've lost your only weapon. Oh, no, you still got it. It shows, like, to catch a cheater considered entrapment. You know what? That's a very interesting debate to have regarding whether or not shows like that are considered entrapment. I don't think to catch the cheater is entrapment, because entrapment's a legal terminology. Dude, Kyle hasn't even found a boss yet. I'm gonna go get some McDonald's. Be right back. Imagine not getting Burger King. JoJo's
Burger King and McDonald's both suck.
Oh, what? Are you gonna rep your little fucking Five Guys again?
Oh, you fucking ugly bitch.
Yeah, no shit, because Five Guys is actually good.
Yeah, your fries are fucking ass. The only thing good about you guys is your burgers, but they're overpriced as hell. Still good burgers, though. I'll give you that one. I still think Kirby's wins, but man. Well, logically, yes, Azra.
Sorry you don't have any taste buds, Zima.
Your guys' fries are fucking trash. Get the fuck out of here.
No, please, not my problem.
Then why are you opening your mouth if you can't, like... Okay, so what do you think makes their fries good? Because if they're burned as hell, they're too fucking salty, and they don't even have good consistency.
Yeah, die, bitch.
Because the fries because the salt quality of the fries tastes really good. They're very crunchy enough. They can either be soft enough to the point where it doesn't feel like you're biting down on something ultra hard. It's just a bunch of other things that.
Okay, so they're
That
small.
does make Five Guys fries actually good.
They're burnt as fuck. They're over salty, but I guess maybe that might be on the place I was at. To be fair, there is some variance between locations, but like the core fry itself is nothing it's nothing special. In fact, I've gotten better fries from fucking Rallies, and even then, Rallies fries aren't even all they're cracked up to be. Yeah, Wendy's. Maybe I don't feel like Burger King tonight. Well,
I'm gonna have to press massive X to death that. Especially given the fact that at least from the fucking places I've gone to, Five Guys fries have been
Fuck off
nothing
me.
short of consistent.
Fuck off!
is he dead again?
Get off me, bitch!
Oh man, he's gonna die already. Fuck, this is painful to watch.
Your mother was a 2-cent whore.
Meh. I guess I'll just chalk it up to place
Also-
variance.
Other thing in regards to Five Guys fries, they're actually also used a specific level of potatoes from a specific corner of the country in order to get the best possible quality, which is something that McDonald's and Burger King's doesn't fucking do.
Oh,
It's a fucking
kiss
potato.
my ass, cunt!
What the fuck
Yeah,
do you
you
expect?
see over there.
What the fuck?
Potatoes that Five Guys gets, which I think is from either like them somewhere in the West. I can't remember exactly where, but it's
No,
potato
no cup
quality there is a lot higher than the ones McDonald's tends to get.
It's a fucking potato. What are you expecting a potato's difference in like location to get?
There's an exact video. It explains the difference between what makes it taste better.
Idaho's the potato state? Apparently not according to Ryan. Apparently it's somewhere in the West. Well, no, so it's like, it's a fucking potato. Like, there are different types of potatoes, but like, I've never heard someone say like, oh, this is a gourmet potato. Like, beef, fish, and all that shit has its gourmet shit going on. Kyle, use that inventory chest. I know there are areas that grow stuff, but I've never heard like the quality of the growth changes on a potato. Like again, like I've heard like maybe
Well, but
grapes.
you can get. I've actually worked at farms before. You can get differences between stuff that is naturally grown and stuff that's artificially grown. Stuff that's naturally grown tends to have better, in a lot of people's eyes, taste better. Because
Okay.
the one that is grown artificially takes a lot shorter to grow.
So when you say natural, okay, so like what areas actually grow food like potatoes artificially? Like what does artificial growth mean?
Basically, when you like pump a lot of water into something, almost insane amount of water, and the plants have like just massive growth cycles. Like, if my memory serves me correctly, that one I worked at one farm I worked at in 2017 had plants that would grow would grow multiple, like literally a foot within a single day. Just for the record, these were made for restaurant. Food growth was made for restaurants.
Well, I guess I'll take your word for it. Again, like I've just never heard fucking gourmet potatoes or fucking higher quality potatoes ever before. Is Kenshiro universal? Depends on how you want to argue certain statements.
Also, in regards to Five Guys 5's being burnt, I've never had that happen.
I'm just gonna go ahead and assume, and I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt here, guys, report these bots for spam. That it's just like a location situation. I'm going to assume that since there is differences between locations. That's why I will go under the assumption of. Can I need to make trade in for level 10 monster? Is that good ideas or bad? If they made a trade in for level 10 monsters, the god cards would be busted as hell. They'll never do it. They already made Slifer support that searches Slifer, and they've already made so much generic god card support. If god cards stop bricking in your hand, no, they never fucking do it. So does that mean Kinsho beats Toriko but the AP and equal and the Hokuto Shinken can work? Again, I'd have to read
No.
Toriko before I make any like decisions on like Toriko versus Kenshiro.
You could argue Toriko to be universal to Universe Plus.
Earthbound needs more love.
Balrog does. Can Kenshiro fight on even ground with Dark Schneider and Saint Seiya equalized, or no?
He hasn't read enough of Bastard to know, and he hasn't read Sensei.
Oh, he asked you. Because he doesn't talk to me.
Oh. Oh. Me? Yeah, I think Dark Schneider should win. There shouldn't be... Kenshiro doesn't really have any way to put him down. Because even, like, Muso Tensei's erasement isn't going to stop him from coming back.
I have to Shadow Realm. Palm trees? I have palm trees actually at my house.
I hate palm trees.
Is it because they're difficult to prune?
No, they're just ugly and in the way.
You think they're ugly?
Yeah.
Why do you hate them so much?
They're ugly in the way and they drop shit everywhere.
That is fair. I wouldn't say they're ugly, but like that the last one for sure is fair. My Phoenix Flame Fist was too much for them. Lol. He's doing really good, actually. I think he can actually beat this game on his own. He's doing a really good job. And also, I don't even know where he's at. I don't even know how much he's cleared. Let's see here. I'm surprised Nintendo hasn't actually released Earthbound 2 or 3 yet, because I think only Earthbound 1's, right? That's the only one that ever came out. Kyle's all grown up playing his big boy games. I know. It's exciting. I had a great chat with someone about Borderlands. Great chat on Borderlands? If Handsome Jack's not involved, clearly that's not true. Oh, Earthbound, like Earthbound Immortals. Oh, yeah, Earthbound Immortals need better support. I thought when you said Earthbound, I thought you meant the fucking game Earthbound. Yeah, Earthbound Immortals are fucking dead in the water right now. But, so the problem is a lot of those Konami God monsters and boss monsters, they have really stupidly...
you whore. You want to die, whore?
Borderlands 1 fucking sucked.
You keep walking, you slow-ass whore.
Like, I'm sorry, but like, Borderlands 1 was fucking trash. I'm surprised that game got a sequel after playing it.
Yeah, fucking die, slut.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and give a hot. I'm gonna go ahead and like let you guys know my take on the situation a little bit. So fucking Borderlands. So the best Borderlands game is probably Borderlands 2 or the pre-sequel. I know the pre-sequel gets a lot of hate, but if I'm being honest, it's still better than Borderlands 1. Borderlands 3, I played a little bit of. Borderlands 1 was okay. Zim, you sucked. Borderlands 1 had no real story. That's the problem with Borderlands 1. The gameplay wasn't bad, but it was so boring to play because there was nothing going on. Oh, you have to get this vault. Okay, that's fair. And then like that's the most story you get for like the entire game until you get to the end, and then like the Atlas Corporation's doing some shit, and it's like, what the fuck? When did this start happening? Yo, Atlas, when the fuck do you get involved here?
I might be sounding a little bit ignorant here, but what about Tiny Tina?
I mean, like, if you like her she's hit or miss depending on if you like her character or not.
I've never gone through Borderlands, I just know that character.
Yeah, that Tiny Tina's a very subjective character. You either like her or you don't. Or you're kind of like, and this is very rare, but it's like you're kind of like in the middle where it's like, yeah, she kind of sucks, but I don't really care. That's kind of where I sit at. Like, Borderlands 4 is just YouTube in general. Okay, so Borderlands 3, the antagonists were just bad, but I don't really think that's fair because, like, you're following up Handsome Jack, the single best antagonist in video games probably of that year, and one of the best that's come out in, like, the last 2 decades.
Oh, slut.
Tina is great. I liked her a lot. Like, that was always going to be the problem when you made another Borderlands game. You had to follow up Handsome Jack. That's like... I mean, like, Handsome Jack's kind of lightning in a bottle.
Come on, cunt!
He killed his first zombie with the knife legitimately. Look how happy he is.
I've killed all of them so far with the knife.
Have you?
Yes.
And don't you find it exhilarating?
No, I find it fucking frustrating.
Oh, yeah, that yell for joy was frustration, I see. Tell me that doesn't look cool, stabbing a knife in someone's head like that. Come on.
Fucking in my head soon.
You can give up, Kyle, at any time and go play, like, the remakes that actually remade the game.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a good game.
I mean, like, the remakes, you'd probably consider them a good game by comparison. So was Torque. Kyle, you can do low stabs, lol. No, don't help him. He'll learn on his own. No need to wait for them to stand up. No, don't help him. Motherfucker didn't help me through SMT3. Don't help him here. Only when he can't make it any further. Which no one helped me on regardless. Yeah, I'm salty.
Where's the spiders?
I don't think they show up in this game.
Yes, they do.
You looked it up?
I've gone through 1, 2, and 3. Like, I've watched them online.
Oh, so you don't have any problems then. You don't need me to guide you. You've already seen how the game goes.
I fell asleep.
Kyle, so like on a scale of 1 to insufferable, where do you sit at?
With this game,
Sure, why not?
fucking beyond insufferable. 0 was fun. This is fucked.
Do you just want to switch over to Resident Evil 2 remake?
I have to download it.
You're such a fucking whore. Keep suffering then. I was gonna do a How Powerful Handsome Jack a couple years ago. I was actually gonna do it for the channel anniversary, but I never got around to it. He's technically the strongest Vault Hunter on his own, who's not a Siren. RE0 is better than RE1. Everyone disliked that. I think he just liked the view better in RE0. The game does look better. Has a Jack plus Royal Army plus Egan plus Royal Army. I don't know who again is. No, like Jack unironically strong. Like he's pretty fucking strong. In fact, I'd argue he's stronger than even the Siren Vault Hunters. Because technically, Lilith couldn't beat Jack in a fight. And we're talking like amped Iridian Lilith as well. So technically you can argue he's stronger than the Sirens. Nah, he likes easy mode. Oh, my apologies. That's what he misses. Still waiting on Rugal versus Akuma? Keep waiting.
I thought you already did that.
No, I just did Akuma versus Rao. Which apparently, I don't know if they're here right now, but someone apparently found an interview that says the comics are canon to Akuma. That is very bad news for people who fight Akuma, if that's true. I haven't verified the source yet, but he did send me the link. I just haven't watched the video yet.
That sounds terrible.
If that's true, Akuma's gonna get some massive upgrades.
That retroactively like recontextualizes and rescales the entirety of Street Fighter.
Yep.
That makes everyone in Street Fighter like beyond 5D.
Just pull on the 1A Hokuto. The one argument I hate that a lot of people bring up for Fist of the North Star, but it's not inaccurate, is it doesn't matter if you resist Hokuto Shinken. Hokuto Shinken will inevitably beat you. And that's technically lore accurate. It's an ever-evolving fighting style. It will, if you can counter it, and you don't kill the character right away, during the fight they will learn how to counter the ability you have against them. And I hate that so much, but that's lore accurate. It's consistently stated to be infinitely evolving and having infinite possibilities. And I hate that so much. Because I don't want to be a dick. I don't like being a mangler. So Akuma versus Shao Kahn is wrong? I mean, I'd personally argue that Akuma versus Shao Kahn...
If the comics are canon, then... yeah.
Is the warrior outside help for Handsome Jack?
If the comics are canon, then they get to, like, Universal, from my knowledge.
No, if they're canon, there's a statement in one of the comics where Akuma was going to destroy... like, what was it?
I think it was a...
No, it wasn't. He was above all dimensions.
Yeah, you get really silly there. The warrior would be considered outside help for Jack, but Jack should technically still scale to the warrior. I know it sounds kind of weird, like, lore-wise... but Jack can fight all 6 Vault Hunters and survive a fight against them. The warrior got killed by all 6 of them. Because canonically, Jack loses to 6 Vault Hunters, not 4. The canon is that Jack fought all 6 of them. Just argue Hokutogas is 5D, scale Kaido and done. So fucking versus Battle Wiki's like no one scales to the goddess, or that Kasumi does.
You whore.
Gonna have to sit down and fucking slap some fucking cheeks there on that one. I'm still working on the fucking Blue Sky video. I'm still working on videos for that as well. Splash, your favorite villain scaled Akuma from the comics is debunked, saying Akuma has higher scaling. Yeah, so what does Splash scale Akuma? Because ironically, Splash, if the comics are canon, Splash is probably right there. Unless you count like the 1A feat as an outlier, which is technically viable.
Fuck off!
Kyle practicing his prison shanking to Universal? Splash only got him to Universal? Splash? Are you sure you're ignoring a few, like, dimensions there? So Street Fighter beats DOA? No. The fuck? If Splash only scales Akuma to Universal, fuck no. I can easily scale everyone in DOA to Universal. Get out of here. Get out of here! Get out of here with their basic ass takes!
What about Noel Vermillion versus the entire Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive verse?
I don't know who the fuck that is. Wait, that name Noel sounds familiar.
Blaze Blue.
Ah, thank you, Kyle. Well, what is Blaze Blue? Like, well...
Well, technically, the Noel, you could argue low complex multi.
So 5D? Or
Yeah, about that.
Alright. Nobody scales to hook the gods. Kaio, haha, Demon Aura, Gober.
To be fair, she's low complex multiversal via the phenomena intervention, to be a little more specific.
Is that standard or is that specific?
It's a fairly standard ability.
Kyle, is that true?
What?
The thing Ryan said, is that like standard or is that like not?
I don't know. I didn't hear him.
Well, open your fucking ears!
Said that phenomena intervention is a standard ability.
Basically.
Alright, yeah, alright, seems legit. No, they don't. Okay, Azra. Okay, hang on a minute. Now, why are you saying they don't?
Azra, do you want to be part of the point system?
No. Kyle, I have Demon Aura. Rao, cool. Here's Giant. So, I am going to react to another guy's top 10 Fist of the North Star video, because I want to talk about, like, there's two schools of thought with Fist of the North Star. You either scale characters Dragon Ball Z style, or they're all relative to each other. And I kind of want to talk about a video that claims that, like, it's not relative. Do the Dead or Alive characters have soul resistance? They might. Depends on how you want to scale Ryu, and if Ryu has soul resistance, and Ryu's weapons.
Which would just backscale to the other ninjas.
Yeah. Like, so the problem is that, all the characters unironically scale to the ninjas. And the ninjas some of those ninja characters, while they don't scale AP-wise, do scale speed-wise, and then Rachel scales, like, AP-wise to True Dragon Sword Ryu, and they beat Rachel in the tournament canonically. Kyle, you're dying!
Yeah. I am.
Well, I mean, like, because of the fire, not because of, like, your fucking route. What about it, brother? I only lost to Kenshiro. Well, no, so canonically, Rao didn't even lose to Kenshiro. Canonically, that's false. Canonically, Rao let himself lose. So Kenshiro didn't even beat Rao. Rao was just like, you know what? Kenshiro's probably better for Century's End than I am. I'll let Kenshiro live. That ruins the final fight so much, in my opinion. I fucking hate that change. I preferred the way the anime did it, because in the anime, Rao just gives up his energy so Yuria can live. I fucking hate that he let Kenshiro win. That ruins so much of the final fight.
I'm sorry that Rao keeps being the top of the verse.
Which girl has the biggest melons in Dead or Alive? There's actually...
Real topic.
Well, hang on. That's actually... Like, there's an actual way... Like, they all have breast sizes, actually. They all have canonical measurements. So you can actually probably figure that out. I have not a single regret because I never lost. Toki doesn't count. Dipping. If you made a Dante matchup tier list, what characters would be S tier for any matchup? Oh, that's a good question. Fuck.
That sounds like a pain in the ass when it comes to scaling retrospectively.
Well, okay, are we using like his... Well, okay, so like, what defines an S tier matchup? Are we talking like narrative? Are we talking power setup? Are we talking character? Or like just like in general, like best matchups all across the board? Hisoka and Illumi versus Venom and Carnage?
Venom and Carnage are gonna fucking demolish.
Easy Dante versus Virgil S tier. Boom. That's one. Lol. I don't know anything about Hunter x Hunter, and I feel kind of bad because I've been meaning to read it, but I have other series in front that I need to read first. Best matchup all across the board? Okay. So if we're talking just S tier, like best matchups, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna say Bayonetta is an S tier matchup. I'll say like all across the board, she's S tier for a matchup with Dante. Despite what we say about Bayonetta, I think she's a very good, solid matchup for Dante.
Thematically, absolutely. Oh.
Oh, did he die again? Kratos is not a good matchup for Dante. Anyone who unironic. Oh. Alright.
Oh,
that's 3 deaths. That is 3 deaths. Kyle, if it makes you feel any better. No. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Rao in heaven. Yo, Toki, since you ain't rad sick, fight me. Rao regretted the moment he realized Toki at peak is beyond Hokuto. Well, actually, canonically, Rao's beyond Hokuto. According to the mobile game, when Rao got Musou Tensei, Ryo Hayabusa's going to be the next one I was going to say was an S tier matchup. According to the mobile game, when Rao got Musou Tensei, he surpassed the power of Hokuto Shinken. Like, Rao's power surpasses the strength of Hokuto. That's actually fucking crazy, but that makes sense because Kenshiro's basically the strongest fucking successor, and Rao's like, I'll let you kill me. You don't get the option to kill me, I let you do it.
I am here.
Hello, Mangler.
Okay.
How about Death from Darksiders? If we were to say for a Dante matchup, actually, that does work, technically. They're both sarcastic, they both do quips. What do you think?
Next time, one death battle.
Their backstories don't really have anything in common. One of them's like from a warrior clan of angel demons. The other guy is just like, yeah, my mother and my dad just happened to be one of the most powerful beings in existence. I don't think they're...
Alright, never mind. According to Mangler, it's not an S tier matchup. According to Mangler, it's a trash matchup.
Hey, the background doesn't match, so like we can't really put them in a room and say they have anything in common.
Zim love them both? What are you talking about? Okay, mostly based power-wise. Again, that depends on where you want to scale DMC, because like there are so many takes on DMC, so it's like it depends like where you scale them.
Can we just go back to the galaxy level DMC? I love that.
Why don't we go
for those people to come out of the woodwork and be like, guys, haven't you heard about the tier 3C DMC? I'm like, no, I'd love to hear where you got statements for a specific galaxy. That I would love to hear that. I would love to hear that.
I feel bad because I used to say that Michelangelo was galaxy level because he just got stronger.
And I'm just thinking to myself, just like, wow, man, like I went through all the games, all the novels, all the guidebooks.
He has an attack called Galaxy Crusher. That's good enough for me.
And I never once saw or heard the word galaxy ever mentioned in the entire source continuity.
Dante versus Naruto equal stats? I'm pretty sure Dante takes that because Naruto...
Dante casually curve stomps.
I'm pretty sure Naruto is not going to become Hokage.
Because like, even if we give... Like, Naruto could probably... Like, if we're talking equal stats, Naruto could probably beat Dante in hand-to-hand combat. But then, like, all of Dante's other abilities kind of like...
I don't even think that'd be true.
No, Dante's way too fucking broken as a
Okay, hang on. Before anyone defends Ryan, explain yourself, Ryan. What makes you think Dante's so good at hand-to-hand combat?
Well, for one, demonic desire. He basically can perform pretty much any fucking martial arts and master pretty much any form of a gauntlet instantly.
He uses the same fighting style every time he picks up a gauntlet. The only time he changed was in DMC 5. And even then, it's the same fighting style, he just had footwork. He copied Virgil.
Well,
wow.
That's not exactly...
Anyone who knows who like, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is gonna, like, cringe at that.
Also, even when it comes to hand-to-hand combat abilities,
Oh, let's see if that works.
way too many fighting styles for Naruto to even remotely keep up with.
How many fighting styles do you think Dante has? Again, like, I'm not joking. The
He's
motherfucker
pretty much mastered sword fighting, pretty much any form of sword fighting, pretty much any gun, pretty much just any weapon that exists on planet Earth.
All right.
Dante would know how to fucking use it.
But you said he has a lot of hand-to-hand combat, like martial arts, like so that's why we're focusing on hand-to-hand combat here. Like, he doesn't need styles where he just adapts and cheats and creates new ones on the spot. Is literally on the VSB scans. Wait, does VSB claim that in hand-to-hand combat, Dante fucking just like creates new fighting styles or something? That's just called fighting without like a style.
Well, so technically Dante has both technique mimicry and weapon mastery, but he also has like see this is kind of the problem is that like most of Dante's abilities are created through his demonic desire because his desire is just to kill demons. So all of his abilities just manifest as a result of that. Like, so even if Dante sees someone performing kung fu for any particular reason, he could perform kung
hang
fu.
on. Let me take a look at this.
Like,
Are you saying he's gonna pull a Neo and say I know kung fu? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying he could see Naruto performing
Hang
his
on.
like shinobi martial arts, and his shinobi kumite would be like, oh, I know how to do that now.
Hang on.
only need to
Afedi,
see-
where is it at? Afedi? Hang on. Go to VSB plus hacks related to hand lol. Let me see.
Also, so there's also that the only training he ever received, as far as we understand, was training with a sword. He never received training with martial arts. We don't have any confirmation of that, and we actually have confirmation in the lore after the events of 1, and during the events of the time that he's running his business, that he's actually excessively lazy. And he just spends most of his time sleeping, like playing pool, reading magazines, like that. That's the anime just shows us what he does with his free time.
Well, okay, so we're not talking abilities here because ability-wise, Naruto gets stomped regardless. That would be considered self-taught.
We're talking like hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, so ability-wise, if we include Dante's entire repertoire, make no mistake, he fucking curb stomps Naruto with like just by breathing in his direction.
Like all we really have for Naruto is like Shinobi Kumite, but like even then, that's not even considered the best martial artist like form in the Narutoverse. That would probably go to the Gentle Fist technique. Like there's nothing unique or specific or.
Do I have to go to the demon tier? Demon physiology. All right, thank you. I was gonna say, well, where the fuck do I go?
Like it doesn't give you any like inherent like benefits per se.
Hang on. Do I gotta go Sparta Inheritance?
Probably.
Yep.
Or something in there.
Alright.
Ryan's kind of overselling Dante's skills. No, Ryan just doesn't know how to argue it. Sorry, Ryan.
Yeah. Not the most. Well, I'm not the most. I don't have as much fucking knowledge as Magma obviously does. So
Would Dante have his own way to extract the Nine Tails from Naruto? Well, so the Nine Tails is basically like a physical creature made of like chakra or life energy, mostly just like physical life energy, some spiritual energy, some mental energy. So yeah, he should be capable of doing that.
Okay,
I don't
so
know if he
this is
would, like,
a DMC. Both Sparta Moon is for
want to?
warriors. Okay, hang on.
Well, go ahead.
Hang on. Okay, so apparently the scan is from DMC1's novel, where apparently Dante's able to keep up with Gilver, who is a Black Knight, who, according to descriptions in the novel, is able to perceive his opponent's patterns.
So
Wait,
that's technically analytical prediction, but that also factors into it. So essentially, it's confirmed in both the 5's novel, just providing context for 1's novel, and 1's novel that when Gilbert is sent to kill Dante, he was not only specifically designed
to kill
with
Dante.
information.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't just specifically designed to kill Dante, he was specifically designed to kill Virgil and Sparta.
Yeah.
Like, he was designed to fight them directly,
Okay,
and
so
to adapt to them when they started
I
adapting.
think with some. So technically, the scan does say he did study Dante, Virgil, and Sparta. But But you really think Gilbert was gonna step up to Sparta? You really think Mundus thought that was gonna work?
So the point wasn't. Well, maybe I mislabeled it. So the point wasn't that Mundus thought he could kill Sparta. He was just adapting to Sparta's like fighting style per se. After data was gathered, and every Angelo that was sent after Gilver was intended to be improved with the data from Gilver. Obviously, those didn't matter because Dante's strength and speed kind of just like shit all over them. So it didn't really matter if they were just like better versions of Gilver or they were stronger than Gilver. The power difference was way too great.
This is like one of the problems with like discussing DMC, like because obviously we know Dante does learn things instantly, but it's like it's really hard discussing skill in DMC because a lot of time Dante AP stomps everything.
Well, yeah, but like we also have evidence that he doesn't train at all. And
No,
in fact, it's not that he doesn't train. He does. He's excessively.
Shem with
easy
100% of Sparta's
for-
sword skills almost at being Dante only because he already had prior experience against Nello. No, like so Shem would be an example of how you can argue that Dante wouldn't be able to gain new skills quick enough to win a fight. Now, granted, Dante already has hand-to-hand experience, so it's like it's not like he's dead in the water. I'm pretty
I don't
sure.
think Shen's a
Okay,
fair example.
Chen at that point had all the knowledge in like the multiverse.
Yeah, but
And
Dante
he also
specifically
has all
states
the
his
Sparta
sword. If
skills.
I recall correctly, his sword skills are directly stated to be Sparta's.
Yes, but this guy not only had all of Sparta's skills, he also had all of the knowledge of all time and all dimensions on top of
He
that.
did. Dante literally beats Nello. Dante does not beat Nello. Hold on a minute. Let's talk about that for a minute.
So yes, but there's context for that.
Okay, Dante literally said, yeah, because the Spartans all share similar sword skills. Like, they're all comparable in skill to each other. Except for Nero.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta make sure we get that one in there, except for Nero.
Sorry, did Dante not see Nero after he pulled out the sword? And he
Yeah. He saw him copying his fucking dad. But then again, Dante did the same thing, so I guess I can't be too hard on Nero.
Dude, after he was brawling with Nero for a little bit, he's just like, man, I haven't had to try this hard in a really long time.
Fighting fucking Nero. You know, my gloves feel weird. I need to be careful. They might get cut again. It equals him. He literally knows how to beat, but he says it's hard to do it. Yeah, because again, like knowing a person's sword skills, again, like that doesn't necessarily guarantee you victory. That's why, like, when you're talking. What?
He was fighting Virgil. I think that's a bit of a...
Well, no, he was fighting Nello Angelo is what. No, because Faye's using Nello Angelo for Chen. Like the thing is like Chen's sword skills are enough to give Dante pause when Dante knows how he fights more or less. Because as long as you're skilled enough, you can like keep up with people. That's why I'm saying, like in hand-to-hand combat, Dante's hand-to-hand skills have never really been demonstrated effectively. And if I'm being honest, until DMC 5, his fighting style was rather limited.
As far as the gauntlets are concerned, I could probably just say that's mostly just Capcom reusing the same moveset over and over. Like Dante's never really needed to use hand-to-hand combat.
Well,
like,
so it's like we can take a look. We can take a look. Dante had to surpass Nello, or he loses 2 and 3 fight. But that could just be an AP difference. Nero's style may seem like he just swings a sword, but actually he times the strikes well. It's possible. Unfortunately, we don't have too many like cutscenes.
I was gonna say Nero in the canon technically can max act whenever he wants to, so he's actually a better. Nero is unironically a better Nero player than every Nero player.
If we actually go by law, I think he's also stated in Deadly Fortune to be like one of the top swordsmen in the order.
Yeah, he literally says he won because he surpassed in skill. Is that TMC2's novel? Mingler, are you on a PC?
I am.
Do you want to check or do you want me to check?
I can check. Why am I still in YGO Pro Ignis?
Virgil versus Noctis?
Yes.
That matchup's a lot closer than you might think. Because they both have summoned swords.
I argue they're equalized, and it's a matter of who can fire the most swords.
2 characters from 2 better games.
You're still upset about Resident Evil 1's design? Good. Learn from it.
Oh, I fucking hate it.
Good. Keep going.
That's not it. That's not what I'm looking for.
No, Nero's just insane when he swings his sword. Anyways, that's why he compared Nello to Chen. No, he literally says Chen stole the family swordsmanship because all the Spartas fight similar. Granted, this does make these a little complicated with their swordsmanship. Because the way Dante describes their swordsmanship, it sounds like it's a genetic thing. So it's possible Dante doesn't learn weapons instantly. His bloodline just already knew how to use that weapon. Which kind of raises some questions, but whatever. It's easier just to go into that. You know who also has summoned swords? The player character from Fable 2?
Also, so the problem with that is that like
Another better game.
we already see that he fights like various gate guardians and other like demons in the series that he just turns into devil arms, and we don't have any proof that Sparta ever met them.
Well, I mean, but yeah, but like, you think fucking Cerberus is the only fucking 3-pronged chain fucking
we don't know.
nunchuck?
We don't know if like.
Come on, man.
That's.
Fight me.
I'm just saying like.
That's not something I'm referring to. Mangler's check. Kyle, did you burn that fucker? Kyle just burned the man alive and walked away like it was nothing.
It's like he had it coming. There were not two sides to this story.
When did Dante fight the SCP Gate Guardian? No, he's referring to the... You know what? I am a little glad we're having this discussion now because, oh boy, if I had finished that Kratos video, oh, Mangler's gonna rip my ass a new one.
What?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yes, and he's not wrong. Thanks, Kyle.
Whatever it is I'm looking for, which I don't know what that is.
Just look up a statement that says Dante surpassed Michelangelo in skill. Or just look up skill and it'll probably take you there. If you can just check the words.
I'll just make this easier and type in Nello.
Yeah, cause oh.
His mind flashback to his battle with Michelangelo. Both brothers had inherited their father's swordsmanship. Dante had ultimately defeated him, but it had not been easy. Chen's moves were superficially similar, but lacked soul.
Is there anything about surpassing skill there? Just keep reading. I love how it says superficially similar, like, your sword swing lacks the heart of a true warrior. The fuck does that mean, Dante? What the fuck does it mean that I lack the fucking essence of a warrior? I'm swinging a fucking sword, aren't I? What do you want from me?
Let's see.
Poor Chen. And you think Dante and Leon Kennedy would be friends? No.
I mean, he might take issue with the fact that his character was created as like a spin-off of Leon's.
Leon's too serious. Which is ironic because the game everyone loves him from, he's a fucking prankster basically. How powerful is Terry Balrog from King of Fighters? That depends how you want to scale Orochi and backscaling, but I don't think Terry does scale to Orochi. And then also...
Mash Ultimate.
No, because in the manga for King of Fighters 14, Geese Howard beats Verse in a fight. But the manga's canicity is weird. Sorry, getting a little off here. If you assume he scales to Verse, that's like at least uni. Verse. Oh.
Also, another thing about the King of Fighters series, Gaia is also an actual being in the series.
You mean just you can just call him Orochi? Or do you mean like a separate character?
Oh, Gaia is a separate character. She isn't actually just the Earth. She's a separate being entirely.
All right. It doesn't need to say surpassed. Logic dictates he needs to be more skilled to defeat Nello. No. If two characters are equal in skill, there are other factors. Keep in mind that Dante, by this point, has several weapons and a wider arsenal and a DT to work with. You don't necessarily need to be more skilled here to win. Especially if you're equal in skill, someone's still going to win eventually. There are other factors besides skill at play here.
In the midst of DMC1, I don't know if I would agree with that because his only weapons are Alistair and Ifrit.
What if he swaps between them really fast? What if he doesn't have gameplay limitations?
Oh my god. Oh my god, what if he swaps between a sword and a
The
gauntlet?
context
Oh,
of the context of the
what's
statement is on
Canelo doing the
swordsmanship.
thing he-
Yes, the context is that the swordsmanship of Chen is like fucking inferior to them. But Dante doesn't even like beat Nello Angelo. Nello Angelo has a fucking panic attack in the third fight and runs away.
Also, that's not true. It's stated that he barely beat him, but it is stated he beats him.
I mean, like,
He succumbs to enough damage and then like explodes. You can say he had a tough time like dealing that damage, but he still won the fight.
Kyle's death count is currently at 3. He is currently at 3.
Oh my gosh, what is going on here?
Regardless, like, what would a double arm of Argos Axe be? A body pillow.
Everything.
Anyways, regardless, you don't have to be more skilled than somebody to beat them in a fight. Like, you can just be comparable in skill. And also, Nello's skill is also up for debate how skilled he actually was in general, since, like, he was basically being controlled by Moon the entire time. I guess he was skilled enough to be comparable to Sparta, at least. But, like, yeah, like, if you're equal in skill, you can kill each other. Like, you don't have to be superior in skill. Yes, it is. Dante having flashbacks in Nello fight on swordsmanship fight context. Yeah, skill. Okay, but he doesn't say he's superior to him.
Oh wait, I can just scroll via the Nellos. I was stupid. Hang on, let me.
Jack Hanma is pretty fucking good right now, actually. I'm surprised the author's letting him win the fight so hard right now.
So it says he had been a powerful Dark Knight who had successfully warded off Dante several times during the final assault on the King of the Underworld. His unnatural armor and giant sword had made him a formidable opponent, but Dante had eventually defeated him after a bloody tussle.
Oh, don't spoil, please. The fight's not over yet, but if you're a Jack fan, get excited. He's actually not, like, fodderizing Jack. Which is actually not really good. Is Samurai Shodown Cat the King of Fighter? Alright. Samurai Shodown being King of Fighter is not sure. I do not know.
Hang on. I'll be back.
Alright.
I gotta top up my drink.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot there's a direct statement that the human is referred to as a different world with different rules.
Enemy Nello Angelo, knight in dark armor and well versed in the same art of combat as Dante's. Everything about this knight remains a mystery. Is that the DMC one?
Official description. It's the official description for him.
Is that from DMC one or where is that from?
Yeah, that's for DMC 1 and his enemy description.
Does DMC one say Dante surpasses him in like swordsmanship?
I don't believe so.
Again, like they can just be comparable, and Dante would still be able to beat him. They could be equals, and Dante can still beat him in a fight. Like, you don't need to be superior in skill to beat him. And what character would be on the F tier for Dante matchup tier list? Ironically enough, Kratos.
Sid.
They have no connections whatsoever. They don't really do anything similar. Like, it's such a strange matchup because when you break it down,
I thought you were talking about inverse, and I was like, I was just like, Sid, he's going at the bottom.
Your next record Ragnarok power scale video, it's a mystery.
Oh yeah, and Sora as well. That's actually one that's been requested like more times than I thought. But like people always request like Sora versus Dante. And I'm like, why? They have nothing in common. This guy with like big boots, spiky hair.
Kyle went to go fucking just scream into the bathroom.
Yeah, I only have the statement for the inherited father's swordsmanship.
Big shitty. Fuck.
That reminds me, I was making fun of, I was talking to a friend today about my feelings on like the Final Fantasy VII remake, and he was like muttering this song. I can't remember what it's called, but like it has like some lyrics. It's like some song. It's just like "Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead" or something. Like I don't. I'm sure someone can recognize the lyrics, but like I'm just like, oh, hey, yeah, I hear that song a lot of time at work. It's like, it's ironic that you talk about that because it's basically just Cloud Strife. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah, that's like, I don't know if you notice this, but if you watch the cutscenes, you can actually look in closely and you can see his earpods, and that's actually what he's listening to.
Can
He
Dante
gets pulled off screen by Tifa to get them yoinked out. We just don't see it.
Can Dante hurt and kill Adam, Record of Ragnarok? Yes, because Dante can resist basically precog and copying abilities, if I recall correctly.
Yes. He can also copy your abilities as well.
There's also the fact that, like, even if we assume Adam can copy Dante's abilities, Dante doesn't get insta-killed by his own abilities. Like, oh, I'm going to use a stinger on you. Let me copy my stinger back and stab you.
My stinger, the attack that just is a forward lunge.
Special edition says Dante can read Virgil like a book, so yeah, he did surpass Sparta. Except for the fact that if you argue Dante can see Virgil like a book, Virgil shouldn't be able to fight him, and yet Virgil's still able to fight him to a standstill.
I think that's more so applicable because that's like Nello.
Well,
It's
hang
like
on.
Nello's
Well, what is AH? Is that what is that? Well, he says special edition. Also, is read like a book because both share the same abilities? No. If Dante can read Virgil like a book, that means he can predict all of Virgil's moves. So there's no way Virgil will be able to beat him. Because Dante would know what he's going to do.
That would probably be in reference to after.
That might be personality. That might be in reference to his personality and like his like actual actions. So is Virgil.
That's not even true.
Wait.
Hold up. That's not
Wait. Hang on. Okay, for past DMC3. Hang on. So you're saying that Dante and Virgil can read each other like a book?
Alright, boys. I'm back. Big grin. Let's fucking get through this. Big grin.
Alright, come on, Kyle. Just drink your booze. Bro, that song is for the protagonist of ST1. The guy pretty much gets his friends, his hot female tutor, and his mother dead.
What tier would Ghost Rider be on the tier list? Probably like C tier. Maybe. Because he at least shares a similar occupation, but his background's not similar at all.
Hang on. So then...
Would Spawn be a fitting matchup or no?
No. He'd probably be like D tier. Because he kills like some demons, but again, no similar background at all.
Okay, he did defeat Gilbert.
I get referenced.
Despite Gilbert no. Okay, like so Dante can improve in combat, but again we're talking hand-to-hand combat here. Most of the time when Dante wins it's with weapons or using like a new ability. We're talking just sheer hand-to-hand combat here. Now granted, you could argue Dante would inevitably beat Naruto in hand-to-hand combat, but like it'd probably be after a bit of a scuffle in hand-to-hand.
Are we gonna forget like Royal Guard exists?
Or he could just Royal Guard, yeah, and just completely ruin Naruto's entire fighting style.
Well, like, I was waiting for someone to talk about that because I was like, yeah, we obviously like,
shush. We're trying to have a fun fight here, not just Royal Guard, Royal Revenge, Dreadnought form.
No, I just meant the basic Royal Guard.
I know. Why he wouldn't be able to apply those skills and intelligence in combat to hand? Because Dante takes a while to develop. Like, again, like, even if you want to... Again, so it's like, first off, we have to assume Naruto doesn't develop at all in combat, which I think that's maybe fair to say. I'm not the biggest Naruto.
So he'll just use basic Shinobi Kumite then. Which is just like sparring and crossing with your hands. Dante's going to will be like, oh wow, this is just parrying.
With everything I know about my own OC, technically that's like an A tier matchup.
So what you're saying is he still has a chance.
Well, I mean, like AP. Well, I'm not gonna go any further. I'm not gonna discuss this. Anyways, he did defeat Gilbert despite Gilbert knowing every move beforehand. Why wouldn't he apply those skills and intelligence combat to hand? Again, like I'm not saying Dante couldn't get better to beat Naruto. I'm just saying that like if Dante and Naruto square up in hand-to-hand combat, Naruto might be able to beat him in a fight before Dante like evolves.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I think it would be a much like better argument to say like a Hyuga could beat him, but Naruto, no.
How bad of a fighter is Naruto in the verse?
Not even how bad of it. Shinobi Kumite has no special properties. It has nothing unique about it. It's literally just basic martial arts.
So is Dante's, except for Royal Guard.
Yeah, so why would we give the benefit of the doubt to a guy that can literally adapt to people that can adapt to him? and has instinctive reaction. Like even if we take away like all of his
Okay, you
actions
know
and
what? You
stuff,
know what? In fairness, I did forget that he had Ultra Instinct in his kit. That is fair. I did forget about that.
forget that he has massive analytical prediction? Did you forget that he had technique mimicry? Did you forget that this man has like 5 different types of adaptability?
Well, he sure as hell doesn't show it in fights, Mangler!
Because everybody fights has the same abilities.
Lies! Deceptions!
Like we're talking about like I think we forget that like Dante often fights people that have the same level
It is always hard, like, remembering the fact that everyone Dante fights has, like, infinite precog, infinite analytical abilities, infinite omniscience.
We're talking about people that have the most broken arsenals ever, and you're just like, yeah, well, maybe even equal stats. I'm like, how many times do we have
Dante's
to go over
Ultra
this?
Instinct? Yeah, in DMC1's novel, and I think it stayed in DMC2's novel too, Dante fights instinctively. So even before DMC3, Dante can already fight with Ultra Instinct.
And keep in mind, he can react faster than his brain can kick in.
That's
when
Ultra
he
Instinct.
does not have any. Yeah, no, I know. I was saying it.
I will choke the life from your bones.
He can. So the novel specifically states that he reacts instinctively, and that's in the English version. The Japanese version states that he reacts before thought. And he does that when he's Tony, by the way. So he's actually massively nerfed, and his skills are also suppressed.
Show me scans. You can just unironically, you can look it up on VSB. They have the scans right there, and they're legit. That is exactly what they say.
I don't know if they have the English version, but the English version says they react instinctively.
I think they have both. But yeah, no, they're like
they have the Japanese one. That one I can confirm.
Yeah, no, but
yeah, I was basically going to say he does all of this when his skills are not only suppressed, but he doesn't have access to most of his abilities because his name, the concept of his power and his existence, has actually been retracted. He also doesn't have Rebellion awakened, and he hasn't awakened his Devil Trigger either.
It also is confirmed in DMC1's novel that when he's not using his name, he is weaker.
Yeah.
Hang on.
He actually states that the difference between him being there is that, like, when he goes to the demon world as Tony, it actually makes him weaker. So the difference between him having his name and not having his name was that his entire interaction with the demon world was literally flip-flopped. Yes.
It wasn't a DMC8, right? Silver and Gilver, Dante best character.
No. Gilver was in the one's novel. I think what you're referring to is Ball and what's his name?
Ball and Modius.
Ball and Modius, yeah. Ball and Modius are basically supposed to be like Sparta's apprentices. Gilver is basically the first prototype Angelo that is sent to kill Dante. Or I guess the first... He's like the Mark 1s, essentially. We never see like the Mark 2s or 3s or anything that are sent after him. And then like Virgil's supposed to be like the last model that was like made. At least... the last one made by Mundus, and then Urizen's like, well, time to repurpose this bad boy. Let me just create this Angelo that for some fucking reason is 10 times the size of a normal one. And no one will ever question it. Can we talk about that for a sec? Like, how have we not had a discussion about the fact that of all the Angelos that he decided to repurpose, for some fucking reason, Cavalier Angelo is, like, huge. For no discernible reason.
Does Chris Redfield ready a gun to fight the zombies? Technically, no. But, like, this is before he gets jacked. Also, Pam, the main reason I want to talk about my fucking Tom is that technically, like, I don't want to get too much into AP discussion. I feel like that's kind of cringe. And, like, there's also, like, shit I know that's not in the novels, so that's not really fair.
Not trying to spoil the story, you fools!
I also would feel kind of gross, like, talking about my OC. Hang on. What the fuck?
Oh, so, did I tell you that, my deck was doing well in ranked duels. I thought it was going to do badly. I don't know why, but I presumed everybody was going to have like full power pendulum magicians.
Dante
Or,
also doesn't Dante also have resistant telepathy? Yeah. To be fair, oh.
Yeah, no, he also has the technically, if you want to go by DMC1's descriptions, he actually has minor forms of telepathy because he can read and interact with information that is projected directly to his brain and his mind. Like he has a.
Okay.
Well, go ahead.
No, by all means, I insist.
He just his feats in DMC1, wherein when he's working with the elixir to try and make or working with the philosopher's stone to make the elixir, it's actually stated directly that there is a voice that is listed inside of his head that he can hear from inside the pawn. And a similar statement is made, I believe, in the room where he meets Nightmare for the first time.
What's the best matchup for a Call of Duty character? I don't know, some military guy. Not too familiar with who you would do a matchup with.
If you do
Definitely wouldn't be a Metal Gear character because the Metal Gear characters fucking stomp Call of Duty characters.
Thank you.
yes, thank you, Ryan. If you're gonna use any Call of Duty character outside of zombies, I reckon Soap would probably be your best chance.
Hey Kyle, I've got a question for you.
They're asking what the best matchup for a Call of Duty.
Anything to pry my attention away from this. Go.
Don't ask him the question. He's got to keep playing. Arnold Schwarzenegger from Commando. He fucking stomped. What are you on about? Soap versus Reznov? Soap.
Which loadout did they get?
Which loadout did they get? What the fuck?
I don't know why, but whenever someone says like a Call of Duty matchup, like I immediately assume that they're just giving the multiplayer loadout, and it's like best perks, best weapons, go. Aku versus Majora, who would win, Kyle?
Who?
Aku versus Majora, who would win?
I don't know if people have been listening. I don't play Zelda.
They don't listen, no. By the way, fuck Konami, want to play more Master Duel? Okay, so you know what? Me and Mingler were talking about this. I think the reason Master Duel is down right now is because they're adding the new deck box support. I think they're adding the new deck box.
So they've already stated and made it clear.
Where'd you come from?
They're going to update the game and
Fucking dog!
It's just a question of how much.
Oh my fucking god!
Alright, so Kyle's dying on the inside.
Master Chief versus the Courier and the Lone Wanderer?
Master Chief. Well...
Wait. Do the Courier... Hang on. If we throw in the Soul Survivor and they're working as a team... There's a possibility.
So... maybe... did they get power armor? Also, Kyle has 4 deaths now. Repeat, Kyle has 4 deaths.
Well, okay, so I was going to say, without power armor, basically...
Ooh!
It's just going to come down to bots, and, like, the Soul Survivor's, like, max-loaded perks. I'm going to be honest, it's like, yeah... Well, so here's the thing, is that the Soul Survivor has, like, perks that specifically allow him to completely ignore portions of a person's armor to inflict damage. The only problem is that you have to kind of prove that the lasers from Fallout would be able to hurt Master Chief when, like, he's already dealt with, like, high degree, like, plasma and burns.
Okay,
like, shields,
so let me explain. There's a new deck box, which I actually got pre-order some decks right now. Actually, I got pre-order a new deck. I'm buying the Quincy Chicks after all. But no, so there's a new deck box coming out, and that deck box happens to possess new cards, obviously. So that would mean that if they're updating the game right now, because the deck box comes out in 2 days, they might just be adding those decks today. I guess you could say Kyle was Left 4 Dead. Yeah.
Got him.
You can just feel Kyle wants to fucking die. You can just feel his like will to live seeping away from his fucking body.
It's taking every ounce of energy not to play anything else at the moment. I am literally just doing this out of fucking spite.
I appreciate you doing this, Kyle, and suffering for our enjoyment.
Master Duel is down probably.
There will not be another playthrough of fucking 1. We're moving on to 2, 3.
Is everyone in rank?
This is
Currently, I was when I started, I had actually won 5 consecutive matches in a row, and I went from like rookie, I want to say rookie 3 to like bronze 2. I was on the way to going up. I only lost like 1 time, and then it's like server maintenance. I'm like, God damn it! They nerfed me right when I reached my advantage state. So this is what it's like to have power. Master Chief, I'm going to arrest you too. Courier with terrifying presence. What about me? Doing some fucked up stuff with you. Well, so this depends on, like... I guess this depends on, like... If you argue that, like... I guess with, like, max charisma and information, that the Courier and the Sole Survivor could just use, like, fear manipulation to scare the Master Chief.
Yeah, has a lot of Blue Eyes and Chaos Magician support for a new box? No. The new stuff? No.
Wait, hang on. Let me check this information.
Is maintenance done yet?
No.
No, it's not tomorrow until 7 p.m.
Which is fucking terrible.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. What even is what is an event duel? Wait, have they already said what they're gonna add to the game? An event duel would be a new event that we have not experienced yet.
Well, wouldn't... Okay,
Blue
so
Eyes?
the only...
No. There is no.
I said it's dropping in February is Battle of Chaos. But that's like Blackluster Soldier.
Wait, holy shit. How do I have 17 viewers right now? What the fuck? I guess you guys are more free on Wednesdays. Alright.
Maybe bots?
Hang
I
on.
refuse to believe you're this watched. Sorry.
Where's my fighting juice?
Okay, so Kyle has decided, unfortunately, he will not play this game any further after today. So enjoy this while you can.
I don't understand how people like this game. This is fucked.
Well, to be fair, like... Alright, so the new box set coming out is the Grand Creators.
You know what this needs to make it playable? A fucking dodge button.
Yeah, they add that in the 3rd game.
So, basically... Like, Grand Creators.
Fuck! Yeah, that's the new deck box dropping. Check it out. Oh! What the...
Or...
That came out on the 28th of...
Wait!
Wait.
The Grand Creators is dropping in 2 days.
For some reason, I thought we were in February.
You fluffy one. He's not.
Oh, yes! The Exo Sisters dropped in price! Yeah, I'm gonna get a hold of them, like, as soon as this stream's done. They're gonna cost, like, $40 total, probably, for everything.
Oh, yeah.
Exorcisters are coming out in that. And the,
So mainly,
Insectors are as well. Insectors are getting support, at least.
so Mangler, when the servers are back up and you get time, do you mind helping me with 2 things?
Yes, I will get you a new deck.
No. I just need you to
Wow,
check
fuck
out. I just need you to check to see if my hero deck is any good, and I need you to like maybe help with this bug deck.
You made your hero deck before asking Mangler, the guy who plays heroes?
I mean,
Hey, I took a gamble.
Heroes, but I have played the hero matchup, so I could at least...
Oh my goodness, you are so useless for deck building!
Well, it's not even... Well, so
Hey.
the funny thing is, I literally have a person that I've played in duel many times over the years that uses Cyber Dragons and heroes. I could just ask him for his deck list, and he would give me an answer within the day.
How are these things so fucking strong?
Then go ask him. Now! Yay, another hero user. Welcome, I want to face you in my D hero deck. Maybe you shouldn't do that so that way you don't get assaulted by Newhan.
It probably would be, like, better for you, Kyle, if you built, like, Ancient Gears.
I'll pay him $10 if he keeps playing. Kyle will not keep suffering through this for $10, I'm sorry. Unless...
Kurgan the Wanderer somehow pickpockets Master Chief's armor. I mean,
Who
these
else
jewels-
wants to pay $10?
Okay, apparently Kyle's willing to whore himself out.
I was like, well, for $10.
I'm not gay, but $20, $20.
Kyle, I need help with the hero deck. I have a tier 1 recipe I can send. Send it to him.
Oh, I don't need to be out here.
The boy needs help.
Devil, are you playing like fucking?
Dude,
Still playing that Red
do
Rock?
you know how I feel at the moment? It's a shame I can't play like movie scenes while it's like streaming, because you know in John Wick 2 how that woman goes to the bath and just slits her wrists.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Right now.
Okay, so Pimp Demon's apparently saying he'll give you $50 to play the rest of the game.
It's a little too much.
Well, hang on. Kyle hates this game, so hang
We're a
on.
rock and a hard place.
Wait, Nello, are you also willing to, or is that just are you just repeating Pimp's offer?
Money.
Because Kyle's a whore. He'll do anything for money. Imagine Chris in this game sees Left 4 Dead characters being able to one-shot zombies with their melee weapons. I mean, unironically, Chris probably scales above the Left 4 Dead cast. Repeating? Okay.
You would. The Left 4 Dead cast is like fucking small building level at best. Compared to Chris Redfield's roughly building level.
I see.
I mean, he's decently strong now. He's able to push like I've read tons worth of like stone statue.
Can you not do that?
I
Well,
remember when that was totally normal.
Shit. Oh, good luck. So, was that yes to send the hero recipe? Yeah, send the hero recipe. I meant during gameplay. I mean, he'd probably be surprised. Crash Bandicoot has made a high healing factor.
Crash Bandicoot's weird when it comes to his healing factor,
Crash
because
Bandicoot-
he technically doesn't have one. He's just like really fucking durable.
I was gonna say, what do you mean he has a healing factor?
Well, that depends, because that depends also on how you want to take like some of the cutscenes from Mind Over Mutant. Because if I remember correctly, there's a cutscene where he touches a headset and he turns to ash, and he literally comes back.
Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure.
That's a pretty good healing factor.
But when
Wait,
it comes, but well, it's weird because the Mind Over Mutant cutscenes are they're not one consistent style. There's one that's puppets. There's one that's like comic book style. It was doing like a whole bunch of different things. It's a mess of a game, but it actually has like some decent shit if you want to take everything as like canon.
I see. Oh, hello, me up.
So,
Make no mistake, Mind Over Mutant's a fucking shit game, but my god, that's some good stuff.
actually, yeah, no, it actually has some of the most feats in the, well, not most feats, but it has some pretty good feats in the series or statements, that is, which is kind of sad.
It's just a shame it's such a shit game.
Yeah, no. But that being said, Crash actually has a really good healing does have a really good healing factor. Even outside of that game, he has all kinds of feats, such as being able to regenerate from being crushed, flattened, and so on and so forth.
No! Oh, she's still alive. Holy shit. Alright.
Also, that has to be modded.
What?
The Chris model.
Oh, no, it's just a costume they added to the game.
Oh, really? Huh. Because last time I remember, Chris's model looked a lot different.
Yeah, they seem. I guess for the remakes, they added actual like new costumes and shit. Kind of cool. You ever upload a video on Canvas, or Blackboard? Fuck Blackboard! Oh, let me tell you about fucking Blackboard for a minute. No, fuck every teacher who uses Blackboard. That shit is trash. And
Wait, are you talking about?
No, go on.
Sorry, go on.
Oh.
Are you talking about that one thing that like they give you assignments on and stuff?
Yeah. Fucking assholes use Canvas. I mean,
Dude.
Canvas sucks too, but use Canvas at least.
The only reason I know. Oh my bad, sorry.
I was gonna say
Pearson is the fucking worst of the worst when it comes to like fucking comes to services.
Nah, get on my level. Microsoft Teams.
Oh no! Why don't you guys? Fuck it! You're better off just using Skype. Even that's better.
I was gonna be honest, like the format that I had for Blackboard was just fine until.
Oh yeah, I paused because I ran out. I ran out of things in the cup, so I'm getting more stuff in the cup.
You fucking drunk.
How
I
much time
disagree.
does it allow the character to get back into the fight before being declared losing the fight by BFR? I usually say like 30 minutes, but like you can set the time. Like,
Wait.
so generally speaking, if a character can be BFR'd and they don't have like a means to, maybe a means, if they don't have a way or means to develop or use resources to get back to the battlefield or some hacks ability, they're gonna get disqualified.
Hang on. I disagree. I played Final Review like 5 times. I still have that game in art style. Also, you should watch his Dead Scenes of Tag Team Racing. He endures so much shit there.
Oh, I forgot tag team racing was a thing. That's right. There's one death scene where he falls into a vat of acid and he literally just moves as a skeleton. Dude, look it up. You'll treat yourself. They're fucking funny.
Well, they're a mix between funny and just actually really horrifying.
Okay, yeah, some of them are, but it's like, for such a shit game, it has such funny, like, death scenes.
Why do you have to emphasize the shit part?
Oh, because tag team racing is terrible.
Nah, like, real talk, some of the shit that happens in Crash, if this were to happen in almost any other series that isn't, like, similar, this would be fucking scary to look at.
Yeah, I actually
There's only one death scene. There's one death scene where you're in the Pirate Cove, and he has a cannonball literally shoot through him, and you see, like, straight through his torso.
It doesn't even kill him. He's perfectly aware of the hole that's right through his chest. It's just, yeah.
There's even one where you go to a prehistoric area of the park. He falls into lava, and he literally swims in it and only dies because there was a shark that eats him.
Are we sure he died?
Oh my gosh, dude. I love Crash because the reason why is because stuff like this only makes sense within the context of this series, and I love it.
I'm trying to think of what other death scenes in there are really good. Oh. Actually, there's one where he just straight up kills a person. He feeds one of the attendants a poison apple.
That seems kind of fucked.
Yeah, he even laughs after it.
That sounds about right. Okay, I'm just gonna move this shit over here. Why do I have this one open over here? Thank you. Kyle, is a shit game. Me? Oh, so it's like Crash 4. It's about time.
It's a very hard game.
Now, in all seriousness, like if you do like Mind Over Mutant, that's fine. Me personally, I just could never get into it. I just feel like there's a lot of things about it I just don't like.
Okay, so for me, I enjoyed Attack of the Titan. What was it? Crash of the Titan.
Twin Sanity.
Oh, Twin Sanity's great. I like Twin Sanity. Twin Sanity's weird. You either really like it or you really hate it. I really like it.
I also happen to really like it. Twin City is actually one of my favorite Crash games. Like, I know it has issues, don't get me wrong, but it has a lot going for it that I absolutely love. Matter of fact, I will outright say that this game has the best writing in the series, which may not sound like much, but trust me, this game's writing is good. I fucking love it.
I'll say this now. If it wasn't for the fact that they were rushed, it would easily be. If this game had the development time it needed, it'd be regarded as the best Crash game that was ever made.
More than likely, yeah. I can definitely see it because even stated it in, it isn't really bad. It just only has like a few issues with it, like gameplay wise.
No, like to give you context, they literally cut half the game to fit into the time constraints that Activision gave them.
Yeah, it's a shame because again, it wasn't even just this game. There's been other games like that with Crash, I believe, as well, that had a similar situation.
Wrath of Cortex had it, and I believe.
Why doesn't Chris take one of those spears? Because Chris is a fool. Look, Samaj, you're just gonna be stuck uploading forever.
I don't know. I don't know. I am kind of glad that Crash is kind of in a better state than it was like years back. But at the same time, I'm still very distrustful of Activision.
What did Activision do to you? Show me on this doll where they hurt you.
Outside of the rampant Pobby Kojak being a piece of human dog shit.
I believe I mentioned the doll, yes? Hang on. Setzer?
Oh, the car.
On the other hand, though, I mean, at least I'm not a Jack and Daxter fan because, yeah, I feel bad for you guys.
Thank God you said that because I was about to get offended then. I thought you were about to start spitting some heresy. I'll let you get away with 1 because 1 is not a fun game, but 2, 3, and Jack X, quality.
All right, so we'll go beat his ass. Come on.
What about that other one? Jack, fucking.
The Lost Frontier, we don't talk about that, even though it actually has like some of his best feats.
It's not that. I mean, it's not that bad.
It's not, but it's still not a fun game.
Would you rather play that over Jack 1?
Hot take. I'd actually rather play like Lost Frontier.
Damn, well, here's the thing about the first Jack, though. I guess, okay, well, how do I put it this way? The first Jack, in my personal opinion, it's an alright game. It's just that it suffers from first game syndrome. Or at least that's why I feel like it is.
I'm going to give you a hot take. A game that does exactly what Jack 1 does, but better, is Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Oh, there he goes again! It's like always the only top
well,
tips. Oh, go ahead.
Well, it isn't even just Taz. There's actually a lot of games that did things better than Jack 1. Because here's the thing, I do like Jack 1.
You mean like Croc and Gex?
For one thing, I feel bad for Gex.
God, you can go ahead.
I said I feel bad for Gex, but I feel even worse for Croc.
Bro, Twin said he had the best soundtrack in the series, along with Crash 2 and 3. My favorite two definitely 3 and 2. Jack 3 will be for me the hardest, but the most fun of the trilogy. Now that's a bit of a hot take there.
I'd actually say, which one was harder, Jack 2 or Jack 3?
I mean, let me think of this.
Whenever I think of Jack 3, I only think of like one super shit mission that's really hard, which is like where you have to score one of the I can't remember what his name is, but he has like a fake Italian accent.
I think I know what you're talking about. I know that mission, yeah.
Yeah, and he has to like place the bombs, and you have to defend him.
Fuck
that mission.
What about the slums mission?
Besides from that, I'd say 2 consistently has the harder missions. But 3 has more fun missions. I love the mission where I might actually be sticking my foot in my mouth. I think I'm thinking of the right game where Daxter has to ride the atomic rocket.
That is Crash 3.
Jack Free, yeah,
That
good.
is Jack 3, yeah, not Crash 3.
I love that.
Okay, so hang on. What is first game syndrome?
Well, simply put, what is defined as first game syndrome, simply put, it's when a game has, how do I put it this way? I'm trying to figure out the best way to put it is
Basically, when it's just exceptionally outdated, even by the standards of like a first game, basically.
well, no, not exactly. The best way I can put first game syndrome is kind of that, but more so the first. It has a lot of issues, but those issues come with just being the first game and them not having a clear direction of what they want to do with it. So an example what I would give of this besides Jack would, I guess I could say, what is it? Ah, damn, I'm trying to think of an example, but yeah, point being, that's what I would define as first game syndrome. More so just the game has a lot of stuff that's either bare bones or like it has issues, but just because of the fact it was the first game, it didn't have like much of a direction with it.
Garland, do you have a blue armor set?
So I have a bit of a small hot take. Would it be a hot take to say that I like flat soft drink?
Yeah, I think that'd be a bit of a hot take.
I mean, I'm not gonna be offended by it, so it's understandable. I mean, I don't drink it, but you know.
Alright, I'll have it for you.
I mean, I'll drink flat. I mean, I'll drink it flat all the fucking time. I don't fucking care. Alright, hang on. Jack 3 had tons of time attack and scout missions that were infuriating, and the final boss was a total mindfuck. You gotta destroy his legs in a timeline while chasing him too. Didn't have too much of.
No, so the final boss isn't hard. The final boss is just really fucking annoying. Because if you died during the first phase, that's kind of like on you. Because you've either like been killed by the marauder or you've like dived into like the water area.
Your mom is a hot take. Oh, pimp, I'm so proud.
If you wait long enough, like it'll fucking come back around. You don't have to chase it around the map.
Just like Banjo-Kazooie. Well, in what way? Oh, you're talking about Smash.
I was gonna say, why are we talking about that outdated franchise?
Banjo-Kazooie is a good. Have you even played any of the?
What are you, a ukulele fan?
Of course, I played nuts and bolts.
I'm not even gonna say anything anymore. Anyways.
Say it! Say it's not a real fucking game! Say it!
I mean, if you like all your stolen concepts from Banjo-Kazooie, sure.
Say it!
Oh my! You know what? And what I hate about this game so much is the fact that that it has like some like scaling wise, it has like literally the best feats in the series. Why? Why do people keep doing this? Stop, please.
Yes, you gotta chase the boss because the whole purpose of the mission is to go directly to the city and you can't lose sight of him. Also, Jack 1 is heavily underrated. It's pretty good. Speaking of Microsoft, there's a rumor they might be going after CD Red next. Fuck, I hope not. CD Red is an overrated fucking studio.
Fuck, are you ready for another edition of The Witcher?
If only. Watch it be buggy as hell because they overextended their reach. Cyberpunk should have been fucking smaller. It probably would have ended up being a better game. They shouldn't have fucking done the whole desert and shit. They probably should have just stuck to the city.
They probably would have not hemorrhaged money as a result.
Get out, Zim, get out.
Despite selling over 10 million copies, they ended up hemorrhaging money from that game.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. The only thing I know about Cyberpunk, aside from like the rushed time it had and all the glitches, is the fact that Keanu Reeves is in it.
Dude, unironically, Keanu Reeves' performance in Cyberpunk is top tier. He's probably like the best part about Cyberpunk. That's actually.
Dude, let's not lie. Dude, let's not even lie. He's the only reason people bought Cyberpunk.
No, I don't. No, I don't think so.
Why? Was it the customization to see how long you wanted your cock?
You can't make it that long, anyways. I bought the game the first day it came out.
Oh, disappointing. In real life, as in the game.
Well, no, it's funny because at one point, fucking his character's like, you're just like me, minus the charisma and the impressive cock. And I saw I think it was a streamer saying, "Well, this is the biggest size they let me choose, Johnny."
Microsoft, for the love of God, buy Konami or Sega.
No, fuck that noise. Buy Team Ninja.
Team Ninja's good.
Just make DOA and fucking Ninja Gaiden exclusives on the fucking platform. Let's go. Go on.
Truth be told, I think Sega's fine as it is, especially now that they got Atlas under their belt.
Wait, Sega bought Atlas?
No, you know what they need? They need No, you know what they need? They need a HD collection of like all the DOAs.
Well, Nintendo has that. Unfortunately, Nintendo has it, so it's wasted on that fucking franchise. Well, it's wasted.
Nani?
Yeah, they have a DS fucking. Oh, Kyle's dying.
Nani?
Kyle, come on! It's Saw. Come on! You've seen Saw movies? Kyle's gonna die. Okay. Well.
Oh, I remember this part.
Five.
Don't say anything.
Don't say anything. Kyle, why would you shoot a wall?
This game
is the worst game in the series. Always. Why does the worst game in the series always have the best beat?
5 deaths.
Shimogami 255, Crash, Banjo, Nothing Bold, Jack. You know, I'm just gonna say this is a bait.
I love how Kyle just gets like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And I love how Kyle doesn't even attempt to hit the statue behind him. Doesn't attempt anything on that statue. No. Let me try shooting the statue coming at me.
And that's usually how it works.
Okay. Boomer. Anyways, PC would still have Witcher. I'm also glad companies like Tencent and Google didn't buy Actiblizz. Fucking Activision Blizzard should have fucking rotted away and died. And that's coming from someone who likes Activision games.
If Xbox is in the mood of reviving old series, revive Prototype for me. No. I want a third Prototype.
Go fuck yourself.
Fine, then buy Sucker Punch and give me a third Infamous.
What tier goes right beyond Dante matchup tier list? I think Mingler said it. I think it's like C tier. For like the max and everything. Well, PS doesn't deserve Witcher because I don't have one.
Ooh.
Man, I'm still fucking pissed that Lost fucking Paradise is only on fucking PlayStation. Motherfuckers.
I've got a hot take.
Your mom's a hot take.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I think Infamous 1 is better than Infamous 2.
You're on drugs right now. Okay. Alright, bro. Alright.
Dude, I don't care what anyone says. Cole's voice in the first game is better. I related to the story better in the first one. I felt like it had more fun missions. And it didn't feel as much of a slog in, like, the final stretch.
I don't know, bro. Because, like, in Infamous 2... Well, okay, in Infamous 2, in my personal opinion, I had a lot more fun playing around with the abilities, traversing the world, and in general, I like the gameplay a lot more. Like, granted, Infamous 1 isn't too far off either, because I can actually understand, in all seriousness, I can understand why you would prefer the first one, but me personally, the second one is easily the better one for me. Yeah, it just has more for me that I love.
Oh, before anyone, like, says that you're a real Infamous fan, I actually own... I actually physically own, like, Cole's jacket.
Do you have to prove your fan status now? Is that what's going on?
If it helps, I have, like, DMC for Dante's coat coming in the mail.
I'm sorry,
Prototype.
Okay.
Also, Prototype. Should be told, another Prototype would also be nice, too.
Yeah, just don't do what you did to 2.
Yeah,
and by that, I don't mean make the character black. He can be black if he wants. James Heller is fine. It's just the dumbed down gameplay and the dumbed down story.
Kyle, it's okay. You don't have to lie. Kyle, come on, get to playing, boy. Mush.
Hey.
Mush. Kyle, there's not enough drinks in the world for you to put up with this crap.
Because, no, I'm still having a drink.
This man. Fuck you, Prototype 2 was good.
I'm not
Damn.
saying it's a bad game, I'm just saying there's bad game design, like, choices. I will say, though, one of the funnest aspects, if you didn't want to fight anyone, just fucking summon shit. That was fun.
Prototype is a good series. I don't think Kyle's disagreeing with that claim. I think he's just, Hang on.
No, I'm one of the few people who will defend Prototype.
Yeah, I fucked up that play. Who would be S tier in the Dante ship tier list? That's a little more difficult.
Why don't you just actually make one?
In the what tier list?
Shut the fuck up, Neo. You told me to make content. Shut the fuck up.
In the what tier list?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Both of you, shut the fuck up. Pretend it's not there.
Look. If it's in the shipping tier list, it's Morrison or nothing.
That's all you get to say. Now. Shut the fuck up.
I'll say this right now. DMC5 changing Morrison's character was the best thing they fucking did. I like Black Morrison. He's better.
Wow. Okay. Okay, you're gonna be that guy then.
Balrog. You can't praise racial bending like that. It's woke.
Okay, hold on. I do not want to fucking hear that kind of fucking shit from you of all people, Ryan.
Oh, sorry,
Every fucking time Ryan talks about like the fucking MCU and shit, he's talking about like complaining about wokeness. Of all the people, not you.
I'm sorry that Black Morrison actually has a character and he's actually like fun on screen.
I'm not intentionally complaining about it. I'm just making a leap in mental gymnastics. I'm just intentionally playing the size of like an overly triggered person who like gets butthurt on what they perceive as quote unquote social justice.
So,
Alright.
In all fairness, both.
Believe that crap. I'm just like. with that shit.
I have a question.
Alright, Kyle. I don't have an answer.
How did I die the last time?
Remember how you got stabbed by the machine and like you went into like
Oh right, I did.
Alright, great. So while Kyle's dealing with that situation.
Nah, I'll call it now. When I'm older, I'll die of dementia. I'll call it now.
Morrison was watching the anime, they changed his race in 5 and added more to his character.
I think the biggest surprise is like Capcom's like, nah, we don't love money. We're not going to do a ladies' night.
Kyle's too drunk, save him. There's nothing you can save Kyle from being too fucking drunk.
Hey, it's part of my culture.
Don't kid yourself.
It's part of my culture.
Your culture is dying to fucking spiders every night.
That too. Oh, Neo, did you see
Yes?
the movie that came out? Gold.
The new movie that just what movie? Sorry.
Gold. It's fucking terrible.
Gold. Let me hold on a second.
It's got Zac Efron in it. It came out, I think, this year. It's fucking terrible. So boring. Nothing happens in it.
I just looked this up. I had no idea this was even a thing.
Yeah, he mentioned to me earlier, and I'm like, what the fuck is gold?
Dude, it's so fucking boring.
I'll believe you.
No, like, do you enjoy watching somebody stand around sitting in the sun, not talking?
Uncharted is getting a movie? Uncharted is getting a movie.
Yeah, and it looks fucking terrible.
Okay, well, Kyle apparently has his own opinions on it.
No, dude, I hope it's a fake out and like.
What do you mean it's a fake out?
No, I hope Tom Holland is like kid Drake, and you have Mark Wahlberg as adult Drake. Because if he's playing Drake throughout the entire thing, oh fuck.
Okay, so Kyle.
Oh kid, I'm sorry, you don't have the look. I saw the last movie you're in.
Isn't fucking Nathan Drake based off of appearance-wise based off of Nolan North to an extent?
Yes and no. So it'll pretty much be a case of I say that's nice. Did you ever watch the movie that Tom Holland was in where he wasn't Spider-Man?
No.
Yeah, no one did. And those who did will agree it was fucking shit.
Well, fuck. You have strong opinions on this one.
Oh, if you're not going to do a video on it, do it here. Explain. Why is Toby the strongest Spider-Man? Go.
Oh. I'll do a quick video on it later. Well, actually... Well, hang on. Has everyone here seen No Way Home, at least?
I've seen parts of No Way Home via clips online.
Okay, well, Ryan doesn't care, so that's fine. If Ryan cared, he would have seen the movie.
I cared. I've seen the movie.
I actually got around to seeing it, and it's probably one of my favorite Spider-Man movies, actually.
Agreed.
Absolutely, 100%. Anyone who disagrees, square up.
Like, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. If I ever make a Spider-Man tier list, I probably wouldn't put it above, in my personal opinion, put it above the Sam Raimi movies, but it's in the same tier, though.
I'd probably put it above Sam Raimi Spider-Man 1, but it still stays below, like, Spider-Man 2.
About Spider-Man 3.
What about Spider-Man
Okay,
3?
so I'm gonna have a hot take of this. Some people hated it. I actually didn't mind Spider-Man 3. I liked all the shit. I liked all the shit with Sandman.
I didn't understand the issue with Spider-Man 3 until like years later, where people were like, I kept seeing it on the internet. It really just sounds people like had an issue with Venom. It sounds like more than anything else.
Didn't the studio want Sam Raimi to shoehorn Venom in because it felt like the movie should have been like revolved around the Sandman?
Yeah, because originally that was the whole point. It was going to be a single villain again. It was going to be dealing with Sandman.
Yeah, which it should have been because he was done magnificently.
Yep. 100% agree. Okay, listen, Emperor, buddy, you conquered heaven and hell.
My takes on
Can you give me some
Spider-Man
more
3.
fucking damage?
It's actually a pretty good movie. Though it does have its issues.
Into the Spider-Verse is better
You know
than Spider-Man 3.
I will never understand. Like, I mean, Into the Spider-Verse wasn't a bad movie. I'll never understand why everyone loves it so damn much.
It's a good movie, but I wouldn't put it above the Sam Raimi trilogy. But I am looking forward to Into the Spider-Verse 2. If it's going to be like the first one, it should be really, really good.
Spider-Man 3?
I don't know.
Oh, good.
I don't know. I'd put Into the Spider-Verse in the same tier as the same Sam Raimi movies as well, but probably not above. Maybe above, in my personal opinion, No Way Home, but that's about it.
I mean, it's good. Well, it's good. I just don't really understand like why everyone like praises it so much. That's like where I've always been confused by. Hang on. Let's go do Rayfall. Leon Kennedy versus Isaac Clarke versus Frank West. Equalized. Fight takes place in deserted ship from Dead Space 1.
I'd put my money on Leon.
Why are you nerfing Frank West like that though?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you gonna be like Mangler and give him the fucking like Mega Man suit?
I'm just suggesting that perhaps you should give
wars,
him.
you know.
Actually, in this particular case, it depends because Frank West would just have to have stuff to salvage. Because in a bear fight, he'd probably lose to both of them. Actually, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're kind of nerfing there. Tom and Andrew, Spider-Man versus Black Suit Toby. Black Suit Toby would stomp.
He'd have the power of the symbiote behind him.
Like he's all like at bare minimum they're comparable, and then he gets just an amp that makes him way stronger.
And then at the end, when he goes over their corpses, he does the Bully Maguire dance.
You're gonna cry? Oh no, just a
No, he says that just before he kills him.
That's cold-blooded.
So Neo, did you see the clip at the movie opening where you see Tobey Maguire do the dance?
Yes, dude. I'm telling you, man. Look, dude. Oh my god. Like, I'm not gonna lie. No Way Home, in my personal opinion, was a huge nostalgia trip. I don't give a fuck about it. It was good to me.
Alright, Kyle, good luck, mate. I believe in you.
He's not pushing.
Alright. I love the fact that Kyle, like... Oh, this is great. Keep going, Kyle. Are you gonna die again? Yeah, he's gonna die again. Okay.
You know, hasn't Chris ever
What's
considered the
to
fact
do?
that he could just, like, you know, just climb?
Toby will destroy Tom, even Iron Spider. Well, unironically, like, if you really want to start talking about the scaling chain, fucking, that scaling chain is fucked.
Especially when, like, they went out of their way to have the Sandman fucking, like, dunk on all of them.
No, on top of that, too, because, like, then you fucking get that weird moment where, like, they're talking about their enemies and shit, and, like, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man directly talks about Thanos. And just to be clear, you can unironically argue that Green Goblin beat the shit out of him harder than Thanos, because when he's fighting Green Goblin, he's, like, basically pissing himself.
Oh no, it's a bloodlusted, like, Tom Holland, who's, like, barely matching blows with the Green Goblin.
Like no, so it's like the
And
funniest...
nothing changes about the Green Goblin. He's literally ripped out of Spider-Man 1.
So, no, this is the funny part, because if you sit down and watch the fight, like when he fights fucking Green Goblin in the fucking apartment, and keep in mind, he's already fought in Thanos, he's fought in the Black Hand, he is scared of Green Goblin. He's running away from him.
Yeah, and he's also fought Mysterio.
Kyle, you need a second key. Alright, yeah, Kyle, remember I told you there were 2 keys? Well, you gotta get the second key like I told you earlier. Go back to the bathtub.
Wait, what key?
You know that key right
I
there?
got that. Okay.
There, you can get 2 of them. I told you there was one at the bathtub. We'll get the one in the bathtub.
Where got it from?
Well, go get the Netherhold key then. You're missing one.
What's it?
I don't fucking know.
Use it to unlock a door.
Then go get the this bitch. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry for everybody that you had to hear this. I'm sorry, Kyle isn't up to his performance. Not that type of key. Oh, all right. Apparently, we need a different key. Go get it.
Where?
I don't fucking know. Do I look like I fucking know? My job is to tell you what to do, not the other way around. So, Green Goblin's greater than Thanos?
You can make the argument.
Okay, so you can actually... Okay, so to be as objective as possible here for a minute. You can actually compare Green Goblin's fight to Thanos, because Thanos does smack around Spider-Man. And by the time Green Goblin was done with Spider-Man, he did output more... Oh no, oh no, oh no, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here!
Sorry, I heard bullshit and I had my spidey sense went off.
Shouldn't you be somewhere else?
No, I'm right where I need to be. Cap will win, Tony will win, Thanos will win. Easy.
No.
Stop.
Cap loses to Green Goblin, you're crazy.
This dumb motherfucker thinks Thanos with the Power Stone would lose.
Yes.
Oh, you're so
100%.
stupid.
Take me in, coach.
He won't, he can't hear you. Listen. It's not my fault Spider-Man skills Thanos.
Some ass 66-year-old man is gonna beat Thanos with the Power Stone?
No. He's gonna beat him with one hand, not with the Power Stone.
Oh
Thanos
man,
Green Goblin, you're right.
that's William Dafoe. Learn some respect.
Listen.
Dog, he put the Hulk into a coma.
And Green Goblin would have done it too.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Listen.
You're gonna tell me the Green Goblin would be Hulk? Now you're high.
Yeah.
You're high as a kite.
Okay, hang on. Does Green Goblin get the glider? Are we talking gliderless or glider?
You're high as a kite. He would do what
Does he get the Goblin bombs?
He would do what fucking Green Goblin did to Spidey. He would do off the fucking like the fucking
Bruh. Is anything else stated that shown Toby held back in No Way Home? Toby is the strongest. Listen. Spider-Man was wearing the Iron Spider suit when he fought Thanos. He has nanomachines during No Way Home too, technically. Like his suit is nanomachine.
Dude, just a spider is not a machine.
Bruh, are you kidding me? He
Just
got
a spider.
back. He got back all his nanomachines.
Not all of them, just a portion. When Doc Ock!
Doc Ock doesn't have the red arms. No.
Jose, alright. I've seen it 4 times. Doc Ock takes the chest piece right
Yes.
there. He stabs. Doc Ock gives back.
Okay,
that.
then Spider-Man still has nanomachines then.
Yeah, but not all of them. He has like a point. They're only on the fucking spider.
Bruh.
They're only on the. You're wrong. Objectively, you're wrong.
No.
Yes, you
This
are.
nanomachine just made a better looking outfit.
No,
they realized
didn't,
they look
dude.
stupid
They
in the
just
other
added
movies.
a fucking spider.
I understand you're upset that
They
Green
just
Goblin
made
Solo's
his body
reverse,
look.
but I'm sorry.
He doesn't.
Listen, don't be mad just because Green Goblin beats Iron Man. It's okay. It's okay.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
Iron Man would clap. Cap would clap.
Spider-Man
Black Panther would
Spider-Man
clap.
is stronger than Cole Obsidian, and Cole Obsidian was handing Iron Man his ass.
No.
Your brother is weird? I know he is.
How am I weird? Are you? Do you guys know what
Damn.
you
Yeah,
no,
are
it's
living?
Skylar.
You're calling me weird?
Listen. Yes.
I find it funny that the one of the weirdest people calls your brother weird.
I can't wait for the fucking Kirby versus Green Goblin matchup. Who would win?
Why would Green Goblin need to stomp a fucking pink blob like that?
Oh my word.
There's Iron Spider doesn't enhance Tom's strength, though, to my knowledge. Technically, all it does is just like give him the ability to breathe in space and have abilities outside of it. There's no confirmation it enhances him. So
Yeah, that's a fact.
So then you can just argue that even with the Iron Spider suit, it doesn't change from his base scaling.
Yeah, I didn't do anything against Doc Ock. Really, like honestly.
So then,
Not.
well, it did give him arms to fight, and then like he got beat still regardless.
Yeah, I'll say the only thing it did was make sure you didn't die.
Yeah,
Really.
so, yeah. Even with the Iron Spider, you can still scale. So, you can scale Thanos' beatdown on Spider-Man and how he gets hurt. So, you can Goblin.
Oh wait. So, what do you think about the car? Anything? Did you say anything?
He said a lot of things about the car, yeah.
What is it?
Well, actually, hang on. You three, entertain the crowd. I have to mute myself, so you boys, entertain them.
Who has a topic?
I don't fucking know, but
Come on, guys,
but-
brainstorm.
actually, hold on a second. Wait. Why do people disagree with? Oh my,
playing Streets of Rage 2.
dude, Dragon, is all you talk about Fate? Seriously? Like, is that the only thing that you talk about, Fate?
I mean, Fate's a great series and all, but it can get tiring to talk about one fucking thing.
I feel like I should try it, but I don't feel like diving into a series that fucking big.
Really, Fate is a series where you kind of can jump just about anywhere, but you should start in some, like, for example, okay, so I started with the series through Stay Night, but I deviated so far from Stay Night afterwards because I went to CCC.
My first one was Apocrypha.
Very interesting, actually.
I didn't think the story was all that good, but the fights were great.
About the characters,
I'm more stick for.
are they any good
around
in
for the fight.
Apocrypha?
I'm more stuck around for the fights.
Back.
I don't know. Fate Zero also was pretty alright too. I don't know why. I don't even know why
Unlimited
I'm.
Blade
Why,
was fucking great.
I don't even know why I'm. Actually, speaking of Unlimited Blade Works. Damn. Actually, it just. Okay, never mind then. Okay, well, I'll come back in a bit then. Well, it's kind of hard to compare the Fate media because not all of them are the same media. Some are games, some are visual novels, some are a mix of both, some are anime, some are manga. It's kind of hard to compare all of them,
All right.
really.
Aren't some of them actual novels as well?
Yeah,
Mom's
that
an
too.
actual novel. Anyways, what the hell happened here? Venom versus Krona. Wasn't that already a death battle? I'm sure they already answered that. In the end game fight, Spider-Man got him mauled without the Iron Spider suit. No, he's still taking the blunt blows regardless. And Thanos' punches scale above his little meteor shower.
I'll be back.
He'll be back apparently.
Yeah, take a piss.
It's probably gonna be a long one for how much alcohol he's consumed.
All Kyle drinks is alcohol. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Ain't Fate Zero chronological first Fate anime? I'm pretty sure actually, but I have to look at that again.
I wouldn't know. Because I don't play Fate. Or read Fate, or anything like that. Yeah, no, but, Zim, you really think Thanos went all out against Tom? No, but he was still getting hurt by his punches. And to be fair, he doesn't go all out against anybody in the movie. And even without going all out, he beats the shit out of the Hulk. And on top of that, he also beats the shit out of Iron Man. And actually does more damage to him than the meteor shower did. Could you spot? Oh my goodness, fucking hate these fucking Sand Scorpion things. Setzer, use your fucking airship, you fucking moron! See, that's why I fucking hate Final Fantasy fucking 6. These fuckers are morons. Anyways.
Are you playing? What are you playing Final Fantasy 6?
No, I'm using the characters in Opera Omnia.
Oh, I was getting ready to say.
Which I think is a good estimation of what they actually do in the series, so I think this is fair to call out. Hang on. It goes, why are the Avengers trying super hard to beat Thanos? I mean, that kind of is explained itself in the story. How strong is Q from Star Trek? How do you want to get into your fucking dualities of reality and shit?
Oh my god,
Chaos
please don't
God
argue when you
Solo.
quote.
There's the debate.
Thank you.
You can you actually could unironically make an argument for Q being better than the Chaos Gods, but
From Warhammer? Are you really sure you want to say that?
yeah, you can make. I can actually make an argument for Q there. Obviously, I don't agree with it, but you can make an argument for certain types of statements and the likes.
Wow. A series that has abilities above Warhammer. Never thought I'd see the day.
What about Doctor Who?
I can name like at least 5 series that are far stronger than Warhammer. But
What about Doctor Who?
Doctor Who is amazing. Fuck you.
Xenosaga, the
Oh, hang on.
and,
Oh, well, I guess you can finish, then I'll fucking...
Xenoseries and Xenoseries Manifold and Transformers are all sci-fi versus more powerful than Warhammer.
No.
Listen, so, Neo, I heard you saying some bullshit real quickly. You said Doctor Who was good? Interesting. So how's that, 13th Doctor treating you?
Okay, that doesn't.
Did you just say that doesn't count?
Isn't the origins of the Doctor is that the original Doctor was female, but for some reason for the past 50
Come
years.
on, Neo!
No,
It's good, isn't it?
No, do not remind me of the whole timeless child retcon. That was so stupid.
Just let it happen.
Ah, that's so gross. I hate that. Listen, I would have tolerated that season a lot more if they had not just pulled some stupid retcons like that, for example.
Yeah, that's completely fair. I will say that, if we're
I'm
being-
sorry. Are you not aware of the statement of the timeline is female?
So, technically, the Timeless Child, the problem I have with the Timeless Child specifically is that, it should have been the Master. It should not have been the Doctor. It makes more sense that the Master is the Timeless Child.
Yeah, no, the concept of the timeless child is fine. It's just that the Doctor being it? What? No, that's wrong. That's just straight up wrong.
Especially since now, like, stakes are completely gone in the series. Because I guess it'll always live regardless.
Oh, and we cannot forget. Listen. This may just be my cynicism and but I just really love how the first Doctor just coincidentally is black. I just find it very funny, very intriguing. Totally not on racist.
If I recall correctly, they're not even technically the first Doctor. They're just the first one. They're just earlier than the first Doctor. Like, there's versions before her, technically.
Oh, actually, I have a question.
Your face has a question?
I've never seen these movies, but do you have to... So, when you scale 007, do you have to go by the actors because they're technically different agents who just use the same code name?
Okay, so technically, that's up for... Are you kidding me?!
Well, I don't know, because if the next one is true, then the next 007 is going to be a black lady.
What? I thought it was supposed to be, well, no. So that's the only time in the canon that's happened.
We don't know. Dude. I'm sorry, but, like, I think it makes more sense because they're, like an English special agent. I think it makes more sense that it's passed down. It's a passed down mantle.
They don't really have shared continuity with each other, though. Like, it's more... I'm sending you an update in a couple minutes, currently finishing the last panel of the art. You're talking about for the second page, right, Newhan? Or do you mean, like, the entire thing at this point? Because if it's the entire thing, I'll be genuinely impressed.
How strong are the Chaos Gods? Like, in their true forms, or basically just as concepts, they're, like, 1A. Otherwise, they'd be, like, or basically whenever they're taking a physical form, they'd just be, like, high hyperversal to as low as like multi-solar. It depends on how powerful their avatar wants to be.
Oh, okay, so you already finished page number 2 then? Alright, I just want to make sure. Clean. Hang on.
I wonder, what about that Chaos God Malice?
He'd still be 1A, just higher into the tier.
Isn't he like massively more powerful than even like Korn?
Well, he's more powerful than the Chaos Gods, or at least...
I don't know how you guys scale a vegetable or a... Is corn a vegetable or a fruit?
Yes.
You don't know the answer either, do you?
No, actually, honestly, without looking it up, I don't know it firsthand. I mean, well, actually... No, let me look it up. Corn, a fruit, or... I sound like a dumbass.
No one asked these questions, so it's okay.
Why don't you ask the person who's...
Don't ask Kyle. Just keep going. Show how little it matters. Show how little Kyle's experience actually matters in the grand scheme.
It's
actually...
technically a fruit.
So, actually, I looked it up, and technically my answer wasn't wrong. It's yes to both, kind of, in a way.
Oh,
kind of. Because... How do I explain this?
It doesn't have seeds. So the kernels are, and... So, it's weird, because the kernels are, and they're not seeds. It's weird.
You sound so fucking, like stunned about it. Like, you almost, like, don't even know how to register it.
Dude, I'm sorry, but most adults don't even realize what a fucking like fruit means. Actually, Neo, don't help me. What's a fruit, Zim?
Oh, damn.
Zim, what's a fruit? Go.
Shut up, I'm thinking. Give me a second.
No, don't Google it. Answer me now.
Kyle, my hands are off the keyboard. Anyone on stream can confirm this. I am thinking about it. Give me 1 second.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say the. I'm not gonna say the answer. But after I fucking figured out that hold on a second.
Good day, Junior.
Fruits have seeds. Vegetables don't.
Very good. Google is very smart.
No, I did not Google it. I actually was thinking about it, boss. So my problem wasn't figuring out the difference. I was trying to figure out which one was a fruit and which one was an apple. Or no, not an apple. Which one's a vegetable? Which one's a fruit?
What? What? What's a fruit and what's an apple? Whoa!
You want to fucking go, you fat fuck?
Dude, after I figured out that strawberries are not actual berries, everything in my world just completely shattered.
What?
Well,
Yeah,
does it help? Does it help if I shatter your reality more when I tell you that a peanut is not actually a nut?
What?
It's the
that
good.
one actually.
It's
Well,
a legume.
that one
It's the exact same thing as a bean or a pea.
Poor Neo. Now he's hesitating. He's like, is he done yet? Is he done yet?
Yeah, no, but yeah, no. In all seriousness, a lot of people actually don't understand like the inner mechanisms of what constitutes as a fruit and a vegetable, which actually is a lot more simple than you would actually think it would be, or at least if once you actually figure it out.
Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. So that one still can't gain brave. That one can't gain brave. So yeah, we can just do this. Are lug nuts a nut?
Milk narf.
How strong are the orc gods Gork and Mork? They're like 1B. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. Actually, sorry, going.
Oh, that's just Kyle yawning because he hates this game and is super bored of it.
At least Chris is getting his cardio.
You know, theoretically, Chris could punch the fuck out that statue.
I just like claim that Chris only got stronger after the events of RE1. Like he decided to go to the gym, maybe pick up a few steroids here and there after RE1. I think it's a very
listen.
thing.
No, I'm sorry. Listen, I understand that Resident Evil is a series that already went out the bounds of any realism, but Chris punching a boulder will always be one of the funniest highlights in this series, in my personal opinion.
Isn't it like a 10-ton boulder?
It's like twice his size, basically.
That's what makes it good. Hang on. Blossom Storm. How strong is the Master Sonic Laser? I don't really. I mean, it can penetrate Dalek shields. No. Well, actually, yeah, it can. Because Dalek shields are hyperdimensional. Technically, it's super fucking weird.
Well, there's a lot. Well, then again, once I have to get into, Jesus Christ, I hate Doctor Who.
The fuck is a Dalek?
Wait, well, hang on. Before we do all that, Kyle, what did you just say?
What the fuck is a Dalek?
You know the ones that look like fucking toilets?
They're actually pepper shakers, but
well,
not in universe, but
can you be more specific?
Okay, the ones that have the plunger.
What series?
Doctor Who?
Oh, I don't watch it.
Alright, so can we just all stab Kyle? Just collectively? Just all take a fucking knife and just go to town on him?
Yes, I'm swine. I haven't even seen Star Wars. Yada yada.
Hyperdimensional is a subjective term. All I know, it's about 3 dimensions ahead. Well, the point is that like the Dalek shield. Actually, no. I don't. When I say hyperdimensional, I'm being like a little fallacious there. I think the Dalek shield actually has like a specific quantitative fucking like dimensional statement.
Well, it's weird because technically well, it depends on a lot of factors because like Daleks in themselves are in a weird position when it comes to Doctor Who stuff. And yeah, I'm trying to think of the best way to word this. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a way to word this.
I don't get it. I don't get why people fear zombies. Their bodies are so atrophied, especially with their muscles. You could just like pull their limbs off.
Because most of the time in like zombie stories, the actual muscle atrophy never actually occurs.
Yeah, but that's not real. That's not what will happen in real life.
Well, fuck your real life.
Dude, they'd be covered in flies. There'd be so many maggots. It'd be so easy. Dude, if you fly kick them, they'd probably explode.
Interesting imagery, okay.
Just John Paul Van Damme them.
Well, technically speaking, an undead, by going off of how real life would work, well, besides what Kyle mentioned as well, they, how do I put it this way? With how decomposition works and the likes, they would be pretty fucking fragile, if anything.
People in Left 4 Dead
are trash.
Are you sure about that?
You know, speaking of zombies, Walking Dead zombies are probably among the weakest zombies in all of fiction.
Well, to be fair, they're meant to be more on the more grounded side, on the more grounded side. So
That's the problem. That's the biggest thing I had to be ascribed about when it came to The Walking Dead, is that like they tried to steep it so hard in reality that it's like, okay, so they're a problem only until like 5 months in, and then most of them should be skeletons because of all the decomposition from maggots.
Are you telling
Not
me
only
that?
that, how the fuck were they even able to take over the entire fucking planet to begin with?
Part of the
The
role.
only good attribute about Walking Dead zombies is that they have, like, a minor form of Type 3 immortality. That's it.
So one of the things you just have to give up when you're talking about fucking zombie franchises and zombie series is you just have to give up the idea of any sense of realism or understanding, because like there's no zombie scenario, and I'm even including like zombie-esque scenarios like Crossed, for example, where it makes sense for this shit to go down the way it does. You just have to give up some concessions. It's just part of the rules.
This actually might be like this. I might be wrong here, but I think the most accurate interpretation of like not how the zombie physiology is, but what people would do would probably be like Zombieland. People would get bored and turn it into a fucking game.
Zim, the Daleks stole technology to create 11D barriers. Yeah, okay, yeah. So there's an actual dimensional statement given. Now, as far as I'm aware, that barrier scales to the Daleks during the Time War, as far as I'm aware.
Well, okay, here's the thing about... Oh boy. How do I explain this?
Yeah.
You sound like so like devastated that you're gonna have to talk about dimensional barriers and shit.
No, because when it comes to Doctor Who, it requires so much, and I do mean so much of reading, and just so much history. I'm not even joking when I say that Doctor Who is one of the most ridiculous series to scale, in my personal opinion. But that aside, I'm trying because the reason why it's taking me so long to answer is because I'm trying to remember from one specific book. Like, what was it? I can't remember it. Damn.
All I'll say is that if unless what Neil's gonna provide changes some context here, if the Daleks do have access to the fucking dimensional barrier during the Time War, then the Master Screwdriver should be an 11-dimensional weapon. That being said, I know that they do have a higher they actually have two higher dimensional keys, actually. The Doctor and the Master at one point do end up like gaining power from other people, and they do have higher dimensional scaling.
Oh yeah, they actually do. During this, I'm trying to remember what was the story where the Quantum Archangel appeared. What was it? Hold on a second. Damn. I'm trying to remember. Oh wait, it's literally just called the Quant. That's what it was. Okay, well, there's that. But no, in the book, what happened? Well, it's not like this is spoilers or anything, so you're completely fine. But basically, what happened was like they got chosen in a way. I'm trying to remember how's the best way to describe it because they didn't exactly get chosen, but basically some shenanigans happened. They become empowered by this higher dimensional lattice, or basically this gestalt of higher dimensional energy and so forth, and they're able to take on the quantum archangel and the likes.
Yeah, so there are plenty, because there's also one where I think the Master in a comic recently fights the 13th Doctor, the first Master fights the 13th Doctor, and then they have higher dimensional power and shit, so it's like that shit occurs quite often.
Why is it called SCP? Because it stands for Secure Containment Breach. Secure Containment Protect, or was it Protect, or was it? Yeah, I think that's what it was. Protect. That's what it was. That's what it means. That's what SCP stands for.
Can we contain the fucking guy who named the place?
Well, depends on what story.
Oh wait, yeah, because SCP is it's basically, putting it nicely, it's open source the story.
No, that's not even putting it. That's just exactly what it is, essentially.
Before nuke. How strong is the anti-spiral?
How strong is...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh. Anti-spiral, pretty simple. They're 11th dimensional and also bigger than the universe.
Whatever the fuck the anti-spiral is.
Although, I should mention that there's a difference between the anti-spiral individual that we see in Gurren Lagann and the entire race itself.
Oh, okay, well, answer that question. The movie about a girl trying to survive the infested country field, and by the end she's rescued and the zombies are either being burned in piles or hanged in ropes while growling. Yeah, because, like, unironically, in most real-life scenarios, a slow-moving, rotting corpse is probably not going to be... Kyle!
What?
Why the fuck aren't you playing?
Because my dog decided he wanted a hug.
Hug your dog on your own time.
Why? What's the matter? I can't make any more progress. I don't know where the fuck to go.
Do work or die, dog! Go ahead.
The whole thing with the glory is they technically... Well, the glory in itself is like this quote-unquote weapon. I wouldn't want to call it a weapon because that's not exactly what it is either. But it's basically the Omniverse, essentially. And person can control the mechanisms of it. The Master and the Doctor were able to get control over it, per se. So there's that.
Speaking of glory, Zim, you want to scale glory hammer?
Well, wait, alright, did I'm sorry, I must have misheard fucking Kyle. Did he say glory hammer?
Scale it.
No.
Why?
Because I don't want to power scale your bullshit, Kyle.
Shit.
Oh, Kyle, I have a heavy metal band that's like fucking Uni Plus and shit. Come on, scale it, Zim, scale it. No, fuck you.
Look. I'll put one of the lyrics in general voice chat.
Fuck your lyrics, boy.
Meanwhile, I have a multiversal plush rapper.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh no, don't get him started.
Oh no, don't worry. I know where I can go with this, because trust me.
Is this what we've been reduced to, scaling fucking musicians?
Well, to be fair, some of these musicians do kind of blur the line between music and just being storytellers for real.
No, I know. I've seen R. Kelly's in the closet.
No! Oh god. Oh.
I wonder, how high does Metallica scale?
Not very high, about maybe multi-C block if you go off the Through the Never movie. So, Neo, take a look at admin voice chat text.
Sure, let me actually look.
Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I will fucking kill everyone, but not right now. Hang on.
Jesus Christ. I don't know the context is, but this looks pretty neat though. Those are some pretty. That's pretty cool.
Alright, Newman. The cleanup's looking very nice. Ah, sorry about that.
How powerful is 18th dimensional?
Did that end up on stream? Shit, I think that ended up on stream for a second. My bad, guys. Sorry about that.
Hang on, I'm getting a drink.
Anyways. Yeah, Newman's looking pretty clean.
How is 18th dimensional?
What?
Well, Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's referring to the higher dimensions as opposed to like circles of hell or like dimensions of hell.
Like my dick. Anyways.
It's literally above Zygothrax, who literally like corrupted an entire universe when he went back in time.
Well, it's better to see the page read and other unusual stuff I have in store for you. Yeah, thankfully that page was fighting, but I gotta be careful when I'm streaming Kyle's fucking streams, because if they see the other shit you fucking do for me, I'll get kicked off YouTube. Gotta be careful there.
How well would he do? Well, to be fair, and he would do pretty alright in the SCP verse. To be fair, in all fairness, that's all I can say about that, though.
How strong is the Scarlet King?
Oh my god, we're just going. Okay, now we're gonna just start getting SCP and Doctor Who questions now. Not that I'm complaining, but Scarlet King should be at the very least 1B, but you can actually argue theoretically higher, maybe as high as high 1B. But that's it though. I any higher is where I don't have Scarlet King. I just think he's more reliably 1B.
I will answer that question, Pimp very briefly. Ewan has made hentai for me in the past, although he never finished the drawings. But yes. But he's not making hentai right now though. That's wrong. Adachi versus Among Us? What the fuck? Honestly, probably fucking SCP would be grateful. I will fucking employee like the Doctor. Probably like their fucking greatest employee.
Perhaps.
Neo, perhaps Zim, but let me show you this obscure waifu who's actually the best employee of the SCP. I make a lot of stuff except for
Oh, my best one. Well, actually, it depends on what you're talking about best. Like, because if we're talking about, like, best employee as far as, like, you know... I'm trying to think of what I was going to go with that.
Who's employee of the month at the SCP? Is it just the person who survives the longest?
It'd probably be one of the 05 council.
They have a council of 5? I
have to think.
Yeah.
Listen, and there's a lot of explanation in this. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You don't have to talk about the SCP if you don't want to. They can't hurt you. Hang on. Pampa making a lot of stuff except for leaving Latin America, unfortunately. Tell you what, Ian, if I ever get rich, I'll help you get out of Latin America. But until then, yeah, you're stuck in Latin America.
So, after 3 hours of no progress, do you want me, just for like the remaining time, move on to another game?
Well, what would you be showing off, Kyle?
Well, next time we'll start to...
Alright, so we'll say Kyle gave up on 1 game. Just to be clear, Kyle will be giving up probably on at least 2 games by the time we're done with this Resident Evil series. Because if he thought this was bad, he's gonna hate Code Veronica.
So I'm gonna give you a choice. Do you want Team Racing or do you want Crash Bandicoot 4?
Yeah, let's go into Team Racing, why not?
Yeah, Team Racing. Wait, yeah, sure, Team Racing, why not?
6A2 is 1A and Scarlet surpasses him. The No Spear? Listen, dude, I'm gonna be honest. Like, SCP seems fine in concept, but I do not want to touch the SCP with like a 10-foot fucking pole. That shit, oof. That's just stuff fucking nightmares. Cause like, oh, the Scarlet King made everything. No, they didn't. SCP-3A2 God made everything. No, they didn't. The White Void or whatever made everything. And yeah, no, I'm good. Oh, then like there's like the Tree of All Life, which no, not for Zim.
Alright, I'm back recording.
Alright.
To be fair, the most accepted story is that SCP-001 Andrew Swan is the creator. Well, literally just because it is a gestalt of every writer.
Is there even a consensus? Is there even a consensus on which one is 001?
Nope, there isn't. So, yeah.
You guys are all just fucking throwing mud into the. You get. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's actually the reason why there is so many SCP-001s, because they couldn't really agree on what would make a good SCP-001, so they pretty much allow anyone to make their own interpretation of it. Hence, one of the reasons that's why it had, whenever you see SCP-001, it has proposal, like X proposal or something like that.
Speaking of SCP, Midnight thinks that Doomslayer can beat many of the SCPs.
It probably could beat some of them, but not most of them, though.
In terms of SCPs, he thinks Doomslayer could eternally stalemate 682.
Yeah, no. Even if we were just to go with like like a shell, or aka an avatar, he wouldn't really do much. And here's the issue with that. Even if you want to give Doom his like multiversal plus stuff, that's not gonna mean much against 682's adaptions and what he can actually do with his adaption abilities and the likes. Which, and even in worst case scenario, it is a stalemate, and Doom isn't gonna do anything, but nor can 682. But on the normal case, I'd say 682 would probably win that, even without having like the E in a true form or anything like that.
The best CP is the Infinite Pizza box. I love pizza. Let's see. Poor SCP workers.
Well, if you think that's bad, imagine being the D class.
Fuck this pot.
Come on, Kyle, you got this. Aren't the D class the ones like fucking have to go feed the SCP?
Feed them. You have to either feed them, do procedures that keep them from destroying the worlds, yada yada yada.
You think that'd be something they leave up to someone who's not just the bottom of the barrel?
Well, the reason why they have the D class is because they're meant to be like Death Row and the likes who are already gonna die. So he's like, they're gonna die anyway, so let's just put them in this shit. And if they do survive, and if they do happen to survive past the extended time, well, depending on what version you go by, they either kill them or they rewrite their minds and make them do it again, acting as if they never were doing it.
Well, you know, it's not like the SCP were stated to be the good guys.
No, actually, I like that. I personally like that. I don't want the Foundation to be good. I feel like the black and whiteness, or even just downright fucked upness of the Foundation is what makes them so compelling as a organization to me.
That's fair. Man, Kyle, you kind of looks like you kind of suck.
I'm third. Eat my ass.
He's calling you out. You gotta race him now.
Gotta race him.
I'll race him right now.
Well, Kyle, I don't have the game, sadly.
You got a PlayStation, buy it.
My brother has not let me use his PlayStation yet. The guy doesn't understand power scaling at all. He thinks Doomslayer is the strongest video game character and can't be beaten.
I mean, honestly, let's be real here for a second. If I were someone who was not into power scaling whatsoever, I would think it would be reasonable to think that Doomslayer would be, just like how I personally thought that Z Millennium for the time was like the strongest character in fiction as well from Digimon.
Clearly, someone never. What do you want?
To be fair, I thought...
I have not tried yet, no.
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to. I'll probably try it afterwards because fucking Kyle wanted to play. Wow, so.
No,
I actually believed that at one time.
but what I'm trying to get at here is I really feel like we shouldn't be too hard on casuals or people who are not too hard into power scaling, because not only does it set a bad precedent for power scalers who just look very elitist and just look very douchebaggery, which to be fair, a lot of debaters do fall in that category regardless. But also just in general, you have to account for the fact that not all the debaters are going to know what the fucking infinite speed is or what the fuck higher dimensions is, so on and so forth. You have to keep that into account.
Yeah, but that makes sense. But it's also kind of like saying, like, if you get into a fight with a professional fighter, we shouldn't be too hard on them because they don't know how to fight. So we should just like kind of go easy on them.
Well, these people are not professional debate or even notable or even like.
Well,
really
that's their fault for stepping into an arena.
I have to be fair here and say that like almost no one on YouTube is a professional debater. To be fair, like if we're gonna bring up professionals here, man, Kyle, can you get anywhere but fucking third place? No, okay. How's the bronze medal feeling?
I don't know. Better than you because you've never got a medal.
I've gotten plenty of medals for academic achievements.
And
Look,
to be fair,
look, participation awards don't count.
I said academic achievements, you fucking swine. But go ahead, Neil.
Yeah, participation.
And to be fair, the whole analogy of like it's their fault that they stepped in the ring, that's understandable, but at the same time, I feel like we shouldn't dissuade people from being able to engage in those talks.
Problem is that there are some of those normals who actually like try and step up and debate like proper people.
Well, I guess. I mean, I don't know. My personal perspective is like I feel like this mentality like that is one of the reasons why the power scaling community is looked down upon as much as it is.
I don't know. That has to do with its calculations.
Well, no, people just don't like math, and keep in mind. Keep in mind, I can understand the concern there to some extent, but then there's some things that you obviously can't quantify. It's just that the writer themselves didn't bother to do it. Like for example, if a writer, if a writer were to show you there's two planets on screen, one's clearly bigger than the other, you can derive something from the visuals using math. They didn't intend it for that, but they did intend for the intent of it to be bigger. How bigger? I don't know. That's what you use the math for.
Who the fuck chose that level?
Kyle, are you playing online?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no wonder you lost.
Dude, fuck you. I've come in first more times than I've lost.
Well, then prove it. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Well, Neo, I understand what you're saying, but Midnight has done power scaling videos, so you're wrong. Well, to what level? Because anyone can power scale, so can even casuals can.
I missed the day where
like.
What?
And again, it's like I hate I keep saying this and I keep stressing this enough. But I hate looking at debating from that type of perspective because it not only just completely makes us look bad and look elitist, and the likes, but also just in general, I feel like that's just completely counterintuitive to what having convos like this are, which is to get interchangeable knowledge and the likes, or at least that's how I'm supposed to look at it, honestly.
Yeah, should I go revisit that stream of you debating that guy named Kev? Or not that guy named Kev, that guy named Kratos?
Bro, listen, he was just being... Listen, that was on him. I only just did it because of him. I try to be respectful.
You fucking touch me.
I try to be a respectful person, but if you're just gonna be an outright dick, then fuck respectfulness. You're just out. You're just. No.
Oh.
Not only that, that guy named Kratos fucking lost hard.
Okay.
Here's the thing about this. Look,
he lied to Zim's face about the novels not being canon, and then it took Mangler all of 2 seconds to show that he was being a fucking liar.
They're very upset that I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, because you're fucking naive because you don't want to go through the war yourself.
Not naive, Kyle. I just choose.
And lazy.
That's a better word. Go ahead, Neo.
I mean, honestly, to defend Zim here for a second, honestly, I don't really blame him if I'm being in fairness. Honestly, what was I gonna follow up on this?
And you're not stupid. You're naive for trusting anyone.
Bruh.
Well, no. That much I can't defend. You just have to. You can't take people's word when.
Bruh, come on. Listen. How was I supposed to know he would lie to me if the novels aren't canon? Why would I assume he's lying? And granted, I did check with you guys
He's the
afterwards.
enemy.
So what do you mean? Guys, they're not our fucking enemy. They're just power scaling a different series. Relax. Now that could change at the drop of a hat, but not for now. It hasn't.
No, I don't have anything.
They have is basically our enemy.
I don't have
No,
anything against.
when you're debating somebody else, they're the enemy.
Okay, guys, let Neil get his word in. I feel bad every time he gets cut off.
Well, here's the thing about, I don't know. Because I feel like, maybe this is me and just how long, and just how much me being in like actual, like, when I mean by actual dates, I mean like against like a lot of people. It's kind of changed my perspective of how I see debating, whether it be fictional or not. Personally, if like the whole thing is just gonna be about you just want to have a dick measuring contest and you just want to prove you're better than me, then I'm not gonna debate you. You're not worth my time. I only debate if I'm gonna get something out of it, such as like maybe a different perspective on the likes, and likewise for me, I'm not gonna debate you, or I'm not gonna innately debate you to measure my own dick, unless you're just actually being a dick yourself, and I'm like, alright, fine, sure, I'll flex a bit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with flexing every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're your enemy. Well, you guys understand something very important. Almost every power skiller fucking hates me. In every server that power skills a series I've talked about, they fucking hate me. The only
Yeah,
server
they hate you and Mangler. I'm safe.
No, they're starting to know you're there, Kyle. They're starting to recognize you. The only fucking like group I don't think hates me, but that's because there's not really a big power scaling group for this, is Fista and Lordstar. But they hate me for a different reason. They hate me for a different reason though. It has nothing to do with power scaling.
Because you like Ray Guidance?
Yeah, they hate me for liking Ray Guidance. That's different.
No, it has rape in it, like all of the others.
It doesn't even have that much rape! Not even in comparison to the main series! Look, on topic. Look, I always try to be chill with people because at the end of the day, we're all just people who we're all just fucking nerds talking about different series. Like, there's no real difference between us and someone who does character analysis at the end of the day. What happened to RE1? Kyle gave up. That is what happened to RE1. Kyle gave up.
I wasn't getting anywhere and no one was helping me.
Gee, imagine having to do things for yourself like the way you abandoned me in the Vortex world!
I helped you in Persona 4. Fuck off.
Oh, no, you didn't. I had to look it up myself! How strong is SCP the Almighty? I guess, Neo, can you answer that real quickly?
Oh, okay.
Get rid of the phone.
Oh, my bad, sorry.
No, go. I was going to make a joke, but I'll do it after.
Newhin, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is shut down for maintenance. Neo, go ahead.
I'm gonna say, well, for one thing, from what I remember, the Almighty isn't an SCP, but also technically, from what I remember, it should be like 1B or something. I have to remember. Hold on a second.
So Zim, how powerful is the Almighty?
Fuck you, Kyle. let Neo finish, you bastard.
Yeah, the Almighty should be like
Baron
1B or
Ruins.
something.
Poor.
No, you! Why do you scumbags pick the worst track? Nitro Card has the better tracks, you whores!
Kyle, you have YouTube? Kyle has YouTube to look it up. That would require Kyle to be more assertive. Also, will Power Scaler hate you? Well, Power Scaler doesn't hate me is a better question. Well, I guess Neo, maybe.
Funny enough, the power scalers who hate you aren't game enough to fucking come and debate.
No, like, now they're willing to come talk to me because everyone who's come talk to me ends up, like, being my friend by the time we're done.
Me and Mangler cry in the corner. Why don't people like us?
I don't hate you, Sam. Thank you, Pimp Demon. I appreciate it. Alan hates him. Thanks, guys. No, but like that's the thing is like they fucking they hate me all the time because of they just hate me because I'm willing to give like fucking because my scaling's probably a little looser than most. That's probably the reason they hate me.
I wonder, does nothing important here hate you, Zima?
Probably.
Who's that?
I'm not sure, honestly. Then again, I haven't talked to him in a minute.
What does he scale?
I don't think he scales anything you do.
Does
Wait
he
a minute.
scale
Does he
Final
scale?
Fantasy?
No. Although to be fair, no, he scales versus like Transformers, Destiny.
He hates me.
What
He
else?
probably hates me.
Destiny.
Destiny, he hates me.
Destiny. I hear Destiny. All I think is gay Halo.
Oh, hey Shazam, I just say I'm not good enough of a fanboy for you.
Oh my! You know what? You know what? One of these days, I need to see
Nah,
them shoot wars.
Nah, it's fine. Tits and a dick. Zim will be all over you.
Shut up,
That's
Kyle.
fine shit.
Look, so the only people who have talked to me and I ended up on bad terms with were because they did something to me, or Cyber.
Women.
But like women, that's a whole different can of worms. But I don't think Cyber has an issue with me, or because I don't have an issue with him. I think Cyber just didn't talk to me because like his job's at risk every time he does. As far as I know, me and Cyber are technically cool. What's that? If I lose some weight and have a sex change, you will love me? Good, let's do it.
Yes.
Let's talk about this for a minute. Hang on now. Don't just listen to Kyle because fucking...
Yeah, see, my dog agrees.
What?
Yeah, tell him.
What the fuck? Alright, well, that's a little weird, but okay. Neo, I think you were gonna say something?
No, I don't even remember now, so you can go ahead.
Stop him, it's an online race, I can't pause.
Like, I have not... Keep going, Kyle! Fucking... Like, I've never heard anyone say anything good about me in a nerd server.
Ah, fuck. Shit.
You okay there?
Yeah, I just cut myself again.
Again?
Neo, you know, we're here for you if you want to talk about your issues.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what do you even, you know, I don't even want to know. By the way, speaking of Cyber, where does he scale DMC? Like island level? Actually, no, I think they might still have star level, but I don't really know. The first video I watched from your channel is how powerful Virgil.
When did they add that into a fucking race?
Okay, so apparently Kyle is losing his marbles.
No! There's the engine sign that they have in battles. I never ever got that before.
Like, again, just go look at G1's blog. Cyber endorsed G1's blog. Like, that happened. He didn't make it a secret or anything.
No, he posted it in the server and then flaunted it like a peacock.
Well, again, I'm assuming he has that star level, but I don't even remember where they actually left.
Island.
They left the island. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, so they have an island level. Look, like, at the end of the day, I have no real beef with Cyber. I don't know if he has beef with me or anything like that. But beyond that, like, there's no individual person who I didn't directly just dislike afterwards that still has beef with me.
So, let's put it this way. I think aside from Mank, I don't think there's any person who's Zim's friend now who didn't have beef with him then. Like, I've known Zim for like, what, 6 years? We started off as fucking enemies.
Yep. Well, no,
Because I was fucking right about Jack versus Ratchet.
You were fucking right. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, so hang on. Did you say Mangler didn't have beef with me? Because the first time I met Mangler, I was fucking yelling at him. Because, you know what? You can find the first time me and Mangler met. It's on my second channel. It's still there. The first time we ever met. But the first time I met Mangler, Mangler was debating that boss abilities weren't canon because they were shown in gameplay. And let's just say I had some words to say about that one. Have you debated Star Splash before? No! We were going to end up talking at some point, but we never got around to reacting to his God of War versus DMC video. No, yeah, like me and Mangler, when we first met, like, in fact, so I first met Devil, and then Devil halfway through me, like, fucking, like, debating him, he's like, actually, these are my friend's points, can I bring in my friend? Oh, yeah, there he is right there. And I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead and bring him in. And then he brought Mangler, and, well, the rest is kind of history.
Yeah, so, I don't know if people notice, but, like, I think me, Chief, and Alan are part of, like, the OG crew.
Yep. Unfortunately, Dracula never wasn't able to stick around, sadly.
He pops up every now and again.
He does.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, go on, yeah.
I'm gonna say I think I came after the OG group, but I think I was one of the early people that talked to Zim as well. But it wasn't particularly about a debate per se, but more so. Oh boy, it was a negative one though. Yes.
Didn't make exactly a lot of friends here. Would be being nice to people. Go do another fucking fight, Kyle. They're watching you.
Yeah, but I'm going to get another drink.
Oh my dude.
Just listen. Just let him drink. Just let the boy drink. It makes him happy. Yeah, no,
You're
like.
gonna die, dude.
And you know what? The fucking part is like I'm like people who fucking talk shit about me. I'm willing to talk to, and like.
Good job. I want to hear what Neil had to say.
Oh, all right. Go on, Neil.
I just literally said, dude, you're gonna die again.
That is true. I did go to the hospital, but that was because of a drug overdose.
Listen, I just love the fact that like Kyle's the only person we know so far who's respawned. It's great. Anyways, yeah, no.
Oh no, I'm almost out of Jack.
Oh no, he's almost out of beer.
Damn.
Oh,
it's whiskey.
What is that one?
I got a Terminator question for you.
All right, what is it?
Do you think Kyle Reese caused like a multi-timeline split with the Terminator series, because there's multiple timelines in the series?
I think that's fair to say, but I don't think. But like, I think that's fair to say, but I wouldn't really blame that on Kyle Reese specifically. I'd blame that more on just Skynet. All right.
Nah,
because there's like
there's
different timelines.
Multiversal dick.
What the fuck? I remember seeing your video like 5 years ago. Yeah. Wow, we have 15 viewers right now. Holy shit. That's a little bigger. That's way bigger than normal. Yeah, no. Yeah, I've been around here 5 years now on YouTube. Been quite the trip. Never got big, but never really wanted to either. So I guess that one worked out just fine.
Ooh, I had too much. Ooh.
I've written 2 novels in that time. Made several videos. Still work. Oh, I mean, I still gotta make more videos technically.
How does it feel knowing that your YouTube career has basically just been a shonen story where every enemy you fought has become your friend and part of your party?
To be fair, not all of them, but yeah, it's basically been it's basically a shonen story. Again, like that's why I was so disappointed when the VSB guy showed up to talk about fucking Bayonetta. I was like kind of excited. I was like, oh shit, all right, let's talk about this. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, until you found out it was a woman, and you're like,
fairness, that is not what happened, and they ghosted me. So that's.
Was that a vagina? Nah, it needs to be a dick.
That is not what I say.
Bro, what Fist of the North Star does to you?
Oh. Also, at least I think we've been friends since LoL. Also, looking back, it was a debate over whether a person's own gameplay was canon and move. No. The debate was over whether or not a boss's game move set is canon or not. So what Mangler was debating is that if Urizen, so Mangler's debate was that the abilities we saw Urizen use that weren't in cutscene were not canon.
I think the first time I met Mangler, I wonder if he remembers this. It was when somebody on the Discord server was debating that Reboot Dante was multiversal and he stomps original Dante.
Y'all remember when Black Lady was a nuisance? I still remember Black Lady every now and again.
Android Alley. Come on, people. Android Alley. That's my favorite track. Come on. No, not Twilight Tour. Not that inferior map.
Oh, you got 4th person, Kyle? I don't know who Evan the Unstoppable was, unfortunately. Oh, then yep, we were wrong entirely. Yeah, it was.
So I'll say this now, oh, you good motherfuckers! I knew you'd choose the right track. But when it comes to the CNK tracks when they redid them, because they didn't have the magnet formula from the original game, they had to change the layout, and man, they are a lot duller than what they were.
Wow.
If you go back and you watch the CNK tracks compared to the ones in Nitro Fueled, man, CNK, so much better.
Oh, hang on. What are your opinion on Cyberpunk 2077? I didn't like it. It fucking hurt my eyes to play. So I returned it after 1 hour of playing it. Is Ivan the Unstoppable a YouTuber or something? Because I don't know who Ivan the Unstoppable
Oh,
is.
actually,
Yeah.
Zim. You know how we were talking about Crash earlier?
Yeah.
This has feats as well.
Well, good thing it's not canon.
Fuck off. It's actually canon. It's in the timeline. You actually see, like, nitrous oxide in Twin Sanity.
Hang on. Let me check this real quickly. Jiren shook an entire realm without time and space. Okay, so just to be clear, the World of Void without time is technically up for debate, and I don't even think that's...
So the way I've seen it is, it was a realm of void when the angels went to it, but because of the hourglass, that's kind of weird, because if there wasn't any time, then the hourglass shouldn't move.
Like, this would be different if the angels themselves were moving the freaking hourglass, or, like, if they were keeping time. Because, like, they can keep, like, some internal time, let's say. But it's like, the hourglass is just a time that goes down with, like... We don't get any information about special mechanism or anything. So, for context, the World of Void is infinite in size, that's for sure. Isn't it stated to be infinite in size?
I think it is. I think it's stated to be endless.
It's a mistranslation.
Yeah. It's a mistranslation. What it said in the original was eternal, but eternal was referring to time, like to, it was referring to, let me just get the original one. But basically, it being infinite in size was actually a mistranslation. It actually doesn't have a confirmed size.
Wait, so when you say mistranslation, do you mean like a mistranslated from the dub, or mistranslated from the, like what do you mean?
Hold on, let me just get it.
This map actually looks kind of cool. It's got a lot of stuff going on. If you look at the Jap dub.
There we go. Let's go and get this right here.
Shit, not just...
We'll post this in admin voice chat text.
That's fine.
Basically, they're basically what they're talking about particularly.
Reach.
Oh, right.
He's just playing the game. Don't mind him.
But basically, they don't actually use the word infinity, and the context in itself is talking about the passage of time specifically, or not like passage of time, but more so.
Like
more
how
like
long it's gonna last.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for. So technically, it's not infinite in the original at all. It's just eternity.
So basically, it will just always be there then. It's not that it's infinite in size. It will just last forever, so to speak.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's been a while since I've actually gone through Dragon Ball.
Well, okay, so what is...
You know how you put me on the Master Duels?
Yeah.
I was going to say this earlier, but I forgot, but you've made me really crave going through, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Again.
Yeah, I've been thinking about going through it again, the power scale it. Maybe I'll have
Not
research.
I don't want to go through the power scale. I just want to fucking go through it again. I just want to watch the original and GX. I remember really loving GX.
You need to stop being a hornball, Kyle. I know what you're thinking about. Fucking, I couldn't sleep like 2 nights ago because I went on a Tifa subreddit.
GX is what made me love Elemental Heroes.
Oh, don't watch
Fuck
it.
you.
Racing is better than Mario Kart. Which Mario Kart?
Leo, you better be damn sure you picked the right
Okay,
Mario
so
Kart.
I don't know if this is a hot take or not. My favorite Mario Kart is DS. DS
No,
is
that's not a hot take. Well, okay, to me that's not a hot take. That game's amazing. That's the best one.
Dude, or just like, yeah, we'll have an entire server of people playing DS. I'll be like, I'm there. I'll take a day off work. I'm there. I'll play Rob with Rob legs. I'm there.
Now Mario Kart DS is easily the best one in my personal opinion. I like Mario Kart Wii and I like Mario Kart 64, but it doesn't hold a candle to the amount of content and stuff that DS had in my personal opinion.
I see.
Dude, my childhood, when I went over to friends' places, was we playing Mario Kart. Fuck yeah, we're playing that from dawn to dusk. Let's go.
I never had sleep.
What?
Oh, go.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, my
Now go on.
I was just gonna say I never had sleepovers, so I wouldn't know what that's like.
Dude, that's so sad.
What was I gonna say? Actually, one game I remember playing a lot was does anyone know Namco Museum DS?
DS, no, but I know Namco Museum.
Okay, so what Namco Museum DS is, it has like a collection of classic Namco games and the likes, but what it also has is it has a 3D Pac-Man mode that is so fun and it is so underrated, and I wish more people talked about it.
But you good motherfuckers. Also, whoever played the DS game, Spores.
Spores. That sounds familiar, actually. Hold
Yeah,
on.
because you get to make your own alien and you consume other aliens to get stronger.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. I think I do.
I
Yo.
never played it. I never played the multiplayer, but man, that game was so fun.
Oh, speaking of games sort of similar to that, bro, anyone remember Scribblenauts?
Yes.
I did not play Scribblenauts, but I do know about it.
I remember playing Cthulhu and you would summon Cthulhu.
No, dude, that's the crazy thing about it. You wouldn't expect that at all.
No, it was a game that was renowned for, like, if you wanted something, just type it in and you'll get it.
And they weren't.
If you wanted an atomic bomb, you got an atomic bomb. You wanted a gun, you got a gun.
What is this, America's whole fucking Walmart?
Dude, it was such a fun game.
Dude, no, the amount of stuff that Maxwell could do is just so, it's really interesting. You can actually summon a black hole, but granted it would kill you, but still, yeah, you can do it though.
Which was weird, because when you summoned Cthulhu, you were fine.
Zem Everywhere Man versus Elmer, Batman versus Brandon Rogers. I don't know either of those two, I'm sorry. Whatever those are.
No, dude, I fucking love Scribble, but I love Scribblenauts. I love the shit out of it, and I'm kind of sad that the series kind of died out a bit.
You think the series should have kept going? You think it had the potential to keep going?
It did, because Scribblenauts, in my personal opinion, is one of the most creative series of all time. Like, there's so much stuff to do with it.
It's so creative, they make you put all the creative stuff in it. No, they were pretty solid games. Never played Spore. You come to me for Yu-Gi-Oh scaling. Yeah. By the way, what's your favorite archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh? Interesting question. That would probably be the Egyptian God card deck. Or the Egyptian God cards. But if we're talking like a complete archetype, it'd be Blue Eyes. Ghost Rat should be called Daredevil because he made a deal with the devil. I think it's like a fucking joke, right? That fucking like these characters are poorly fucking named. Hang on. So you're a basic bitch then? I mean, if that's how you want to take it, I could say like, oh well, vampires or fucking. Fuck! Oh fuck, then used the wrong one, but fuck it, we're going anyways. Yeah, I mean, I like, do you want me to say fucking vampires then or something like that? I mean, Blue Eyes is just a good archetype. Like, what can I say? Dude, I go into Yu-Gi-Oh I go into online matches of Yu-Gi-Oh running the Egyptian God card deck. I assure you, I am far from a basic bitch.
You!
Well,
fuck you!
Fuck
you and your 8,000 fucking obelisk. Fuck you!
Listen. My God cards are about...
Fuck you, you 2-cent whore!
Listen. Don't be fucking mad just because you can't beat my God cards with their anime effects.
I almost won that!
You did not almost win that. You are denying everything to yourself, even reality. I feel so bad for someone like Kyle. Kyle say normally at first place, but he was not finished at first place. I know, man.
I beat you. I beat you 3 times.
Ghost Rider was also a literal Daredevil before, of course. Yep. Have you dueled Balrogs in? I did duel him once, or no, I do him like well.
Once.
Listen. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up
Dude,
for a minute.
I beat you, sorry, dude. I beat you once. I chew. Dude, I think you beat you. I beat you 3 times.
Just take it easy, Kyle. Just take it easy. Let me explain.
I should have got points from it.
Listen, shut the fuck up. Let me explain. I know you're upset that you only won once, but listen, shut up for a second. Listen, yes, we did duel once, but we had multiple duels in that one exchange.
Ooh, Wusa.
Take your fucking wusa and shove it up your ass. Anyways, you know, last thing I actually power scaled and did research was this guy named Trench. No clue what that is. I'll let Kyle do one more race and then I'll get off the stream. We might stream League of Legends again this week too, because I'm really close to gold at this point, so that might happen. That might happen later. That way, fucking we're making some great progress there on that one. Here's my favorite archetype: Utopia, Galaxy Eyes, and Cyburst. I love how you call me a basic bitch, but you pick fucking Cyburst, Galaxy Eyes, and Utopia, all our main character fucking staples.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Nello here. Cause Nello's like, your basic bitch for picking Blue Eyes. I'm like, all right. So he's calling me a basic bitch. Don't know why, but apparently picking Utopia is fine.
So I actually need to get you later to explain some of the trap cards I have, because I don't quite understand how to use them properly. Some of them I know how to set up, some of them I do not.
All right, that's fine.
Other than that, dude, I've been dominating.
It's good to hear.
You know,
dude,
speaking of
I gotta say, you've put me on it, and dude, it's like fucking crack. I can't stop, and each match is like 20 minutes.
That sounds like a you problem. Utopia's not even as popular as Blue Eyes. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, what are you gonna say, Neil?
You know, speaking of this, since Kyle, I'm surprised they never made the divine design cards from Get Backers an actual like game.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
I'm just now thinking of that too. It was like they had this whole thing for like a good amount of the series, but we've never got anything like we could actually interact with like in this world, like such like a card game or like merge of it. It's pretty weird.
Dude, like the Versus Wiki struggles to get backers to Universal now, and it's like, dude, what do you mean? The Divine Design cards literally recreate the entire universe with the cards.
Never saw it happen.
Dude, I actually genuinely think you would love to get backers. It's a really good raid.
Well, Kyle,
our Toriko and Bastard. If you had to choose any three, get backers. That is really fun.
Unfortunately, Kyle, I still have to get through those others first. I have a lot of mangas lined up, and I need to stop being lazy and get some shit done, for fuck's sake. Anyone who says Fallout 4 is better than New Vegas is an idiot and should accept it.
Oh, damn.
No, it's fair.
Everyone who thinks Fallout is a good verse, good.
I mean, honestly, Halo 4, fuck.
Neo's got the real franchise on the mind.
Fallout 4. What my thoughts on the game is, I didn't hate it, but it's like it definitely was a step down from Vegas in my personal opinion.
Good.
So, Zim.
Yeah.
When are you gonna stream Fable?
Never.
Why?
I wouldn't say never. Like I actually like the Fable series. I don't know, someday maybe.
Stream 2.
I mean, Fable 2 is the best one to be fair, but it's like I really don't feel like.
And then stream 3. I love Fable 2. Stream them.
Fable 3 fucking sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you can't die.
Yeah, but it's such a shitty game.
That's not the point.
Well, I wanted to be. I'll pay. It's not a bad game. It's a Vegas level.
Just do it for Reva. Do it for Reva.
Reaver. Pimp Demon, are you talking to me? What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you suggesting?
I can't leave. What the fuck?
All right.
No.
So Kyle's apparently stuck in.
Hang on. I'll fix it. Somehow. Give me a sec. I fixed it.
So what you're saying is you quit?
Dude, it wasn't loading, and that's not fun.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna criticize you for quitting a fucking bugged match.
Nah, too many people left. So the game was just, like, twiddling its thumbs.
I mean, it's in Play Fable 2 and 50. It's in Play Fable 2 and $50 has your name. I mean, like, look. I'm not saying Fable's a bad. Like, Fable 2 again is the good. It's the again. I would say it's the only good one.
Dude, if there's another Fable, that's probably reason enough for me to get an Xbox.
There, you do know they are making their Fable game, right? That was already stated.
What?
Yeah, Fable's coming back in a remake.
What do you mean a remake?
Well, it's the Fable IP, but it's gonna be a new game. It is the same studio though, if I remember correctly.
I don't know.
I'm poor Neo.
I don't know how much room I've got in my room, but you know what? I like Fable.
Oh, good.
I like my Fable.
Anyways, yeah, no, so that's going on.
Why don't you scale Fable?
Shut up, Kyle. Let Neo talk. Go ahead, Neo.
I was gonna say if that's true, I'm gonna take the opportunity to actually play the Fable games.
Again, like it's not like I mean they all kind of play similar, but Fable 2's story was just the best one, so it makes the rest of the game like it makes it better by default.
Did Reaver come in at Fable 2 or Fable 1?
Reaver's Fable 2 start.
Ah, I see. Start at Fable 2.
Yes.
He's my favorite character. Also, I think I found a matchup for Vilgefortz.
Pimp. Listen, I will play Fable 2 at some point, but no, fucking do not fucking give me $500 to play Fable 2. Be reasonable.
Here's a good idea. Why not play Streets of Rage 2?
Shut up. No one even likes the Streets of Rage series. For the
Woo!
most part.
So old video games.
Okay.
So old
No! You worthless piece of shit!
So
No.
so old games.
Shut the fuck up. In fact, you and I need a
No,
conversation later.
I got a question. Old games based off video game. So video games based off movies. What is the best?
Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Dude, high five! I've got that game. When I learn how to stream on computer, can we play that?
Sure.
Yes! I love that game!
Alright. So go ahead, Neil. I'll let you finish.
Let me think on that because let me actually think, man. What would I say? All I know
guess GoldenEye.
Well, GoldenEye is a contender, but I remember there was one I liked even more though. Actually, I'm trying to remember what it was though.
Basically, best movie game is what he's asking for. And once you guys are done answering, I'm gonna get off the stream because it's already time for me to go.
Actually, technically it isn't based on. Okay, so it isn't based. Nah, I wouldn't count this because it's not based on a movie, but it's based on a movie series. I'm not gonna count it. Never mind. Damn. Beyond that, I would say, what is that one game? Damn. Well, for the time being, I guess I'd have to say GoldenEye, but I know there was one that I liked even more than that. I just cannot think of it though. Probably because I haven't played it in forever.
Oh, what the fuck? Hang on a minute. Did the game update?
Actually, I don't know if anyone ever played it, but was the Matrix game any good?
Don't know.
Which one?
Interesting.
Alright. Well, at any rate, that's about the King Kong game. That was really fun. That's based on a 2005 King Kong film. Yeah, that's the one I mentioned, Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Yeah, that game was great, and the soundtrack, dude, divine.
Well, at any rate, fellas, it looks like that's going to be...
Wait, I've nearly finished the match.
Kyle, you're not streaming anymore.
What do you mean?
It's been off for like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
All right. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, since it seems like Neil's answer wasn't going to happen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next stream of